Here, Bob. What's going on here? Go on. You're the technical expert. Are we live or what? I never can tell. Why don't we have one of those big red lights on it? I wish my brother Andrew's Philippa, his carer, were here. She's a bloody whiz, she is. So tech savvy. Yeah. Why are you wearing that spare paper mache mask of mine, Bob? It doesn't suit you. You are. You're doing me. You fucking wish, mate. Besides, if you're going to do an impression of me, you need a Mandy Walker dress, don't you? It's no use wearing that Manchester City away top, Doesn't cut it. I know you got man moves, but it's besides the point. Look, I know why you're wearing that. It's because it's red, isn't it? And you spill all your ketchup down it all the time. Canteen bloody medals. Mind you, I feel your pain, Bob. I always wear red knickers when I'm on my monthly, Anyway, are we up and going? Is it working? Eh? Well, I don't think there's anyone in chat, I mean, normally I appear to a audience of one. I haven't even got that yet. Well, I suppose it's you and Steve. All right. I'm almost ready. Oh, the anticipation. Elvis is in the building. Well, I hope not. You're going to stink it up. He's dead, isn't he? When did he die, Bob? 1977? Died on the toilet, didn't he? He did though, didn't he? I know I'm waffling, Bob. I'm stalling for time here. See if we get anyone else in chat. Still, I did promise, didn't I? I said we'd try to go for 5 lives a week. We're ahead of my brother anyway. I mean, he's supposed to have gone live on Monday. Where the fuck were he? Anyway. Never mind. Oh, that's better. Well, if anyone tuned in last night, you'll be surprised that one, I'm still fucking sober. Oh, thick as a dog. But the other thing is, I'm actually sitting on my bench seat. Bloody knackered itself, didn't it? We didn't get a carpenter in. I've just put some storage boxes underneath it. quite good, actually. I know, Bob. I'm not going to break it again. Wasn't my fault, anyway. Bloody woodworm. Where's my camera? Are we on camera 1 or camera 2, Bob? Joe, you've done it again. You put my magnifying glass too far away from the screen. Hold on. SGL Pro Gaming is on the register. He bloody is, mate. Yeah, and not the milk register either. Oh, no. Anyway, how you doing? Well, I couldn't believe it. He actually went live, didn't he? He did say he was going to go live, what were it? 5 times a week. Well, it's not quite done that, has it? What was it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Except he couldn't be arsed Monday, could he? What a fucking professional. Putting the professional into gaming. Oh no, that's me. Anyway, nice to see y'all, even though I got cataracts. Well, I take it you did see my brother when he went live. Well, if you can call him live, that is. I mean, that's a loose term, isn't it? I mean, he's more like the living dead. Well, he is, isn't he? He fucking smells like a corpse. Well, that's insulting corpses, isn't it? Do you know, my brother, as a matter of fact, he likes hanging round in Huddersfield graveyard, you know. But he's got a lot in common with the dead when you think about it. Because they're all boring. And Andy's brain dead. And always boring his penis into a cow pat. Or a cow if he can get hold of one. You know, not a frisky one. He ain't that energetic. Oh, he was having a right go, wasn't he? He was livid, wasn't he? Kept saying my name. I was only watching, I wasn't even taking part. Always doing that to me. Yeah, though. I did have to laugh, I must say. I mean, I don't know who it were. But you know who you are. It was funny. Yeah. He kept coming in, didn't he? That one troll. And kept saying... oh, yes. I'm Dandy Walker. I'm Candy Walker. I'm Bambi Walker. I mean, none of them were me. But it was fucking brilliant, wasn't it? Really got on his tits, didn't it? Just the way I like it, that is. Anything that gets my brother irate, it's all right with me. Mind you, I've got to say, you know, Candy Walker. That's a brilliant name for a porn star, isn't it? You know, I might use that when I give up YouTube, Bob. You know, go back to being a glamour model. Shut your fucking mouth, Bob. I'll have you know that I've taken part in a glamour shoot. Well, it's when my brother first got his Kodak Instamatic and out at Piston Cider down at the canal, and you were taking up the skirt shots. Without my permission, I might add. Dirty boy. Anyway, it's quite early for us, isn't it? I'm surprised I'm awake after all the shit I put back last night in that mukbang challenge. I mean, we cleared most of it away, but look, I've still got one of my lethal green hand grenades. Throw one of those. Oh, you'd be throwing up all night, mate. And I nearly was. Thank God for its sick bucket. Yeah, what did we have? Oh, what did I have? You didn't get the look in, did you, Bob? Yeah, Wicked Blue. Oh, Whitney Neal, rhubarb gin. That was nice. One of them fucking buzzball things. Oh, fish cakes, mayonnaise. We were right, good party, you know, you should have all come over. Anyway, you see, Andy doesn't really keep me abreast. He don't keep me abreast of his health issues these days. I mean, obviously, he tells everybody the same thing, doesn't he? I'm a partially disabled twat. I mean, we all know that one. And we know about his thecophilia. But apparently he's got gout. Gout, I thought that were for like people in the 18th century. You know, aristocrats who drank lots of wine and rich food. I mean, he don't eat fuck all, does he? You know, the odd curry, I mean, a really mild one. Pot noodle, meatballs, cold ones in his tin. You seen it on the side with his spoon in it. I don't understand why someone of his diet has got such a fat belly. It must all be mango homebrew and cider, mustn't it? Yeah, but gout apparently, you know. Do you know what that does? Yeah. I mean, I'm no doctor. But apparently, it makes things swell up. He says it's swollen his ankle up, didn't he? I mean, that's unfortunate. Of all the things it could have swollen up. If it had swollen up his micro penis, you know, that little fucker. Maybe his ex-girlfriend, Clara, she'd have stayed with him, you know. She had to get the strap-on out every night because he couldn't deliver. Stand and deliver. Hey, Steve. Anyone saying anything in chat? Where's my thing? Give it a clean. Yeah. You see, the thing is, though, that Clara, I mean, she tried her best, you know. She did. But, I mean, it wasn't the fact that he stunk that put her off. Because, strangely enough, she ran off from my brother and went into the sweaty arms of Seaside Mark. And why not? Do you know what I mean? He's got a lot of fucking items, he has, you know. GoPros, phones, iPads, a lot. He's minted, he is, you know. And he lives back seaside. It's better than Huddersfield. Yeah. What did he say? Seaside Mark to Andy. Oh, Clara might not be for you, but she's gonna be for me. Oh, I think that's why he's disappeared, you know. He's too busy shagging her on the seaside. Can't blame him for that, can you? Anyway. Who's Bob? Oh, Bob. I bet you're... Bob. Oh, you've hurt Bob now. Bob's my technical advisor, stroke cameraman. He's a golfer, really. Only Bob. He's falling out with you now. Don't be like that, Bob. You've never been in front of the camera. What do you expect? Sometimes you might see his thumb over the lens, do you know what I mean? That's about it. Or you might cast his shadow. You know, like one of the seven dwarfs. He's a bit of a pygmy, aren't you, Bob? He's standing on a stool now. No, I'm only joking. Steve over there. Have you met Steve? I don't think he knows. My crew, my posse. Not my pussy, my posse. Oh, yeah. Live and kicking in here, you know. I don't know how I can afford the staff. Hey, Steve. Anyway, gotta say, you know, my brother, he didn't take the split from that Clara very well. Oh, I tell you what, he was heartbroken. He was in floods of fucking tears. In fact, the floor of his sex dungeon in Sigget Street, I mean, it's normally covered in cow slurry, as many of you know. But he'd cried so much salty tears, it just filled up like a water feature, like a fucking duck pond. But no ducks. I mean, nothing can live in that fucking shithole of his, apart from him. But yeah, what he did, he made it into a bit of an attraction, you know, for the local kids. Yeah, you see, he just emptied all his crushed Stella cans, and they were all floating in the duck pond that he'd got. And he charged all the local kids of Huddersfield 50 pence to hook a duck. Well, you know, hook a empty Stella can. But the thing is, if they managed it, it's not easy, is it, Bob? I've tried hook a duck, it's hard. You know, when you win a goldfish in a bag. Don't think they like to do that anymore, do they? Cruel. Anyway, so if they managed it, right, to hook a Stella can, our Andy would let them put their hand inside his tracksuit bottom trousers and rummage for a jelly baby. Funny, you know, a jelly baby is exactly the same size and dimensions as my brother's penis. There you go. Didn't know that, did you? See, now you pictured that, you can't get it out of your head, can you? Can't get it out of my fucking head. In fact, I wish I'd got some of that buzz ball left. 13.5%. Anyway, back to the story. Well, it's not a story, it's fact. Look it up. Encyclopedia Britannica. Anyway, so the police come round. Well, they raided, to be fair. Not the first time. And they said, look, Andrew, we realise you're a partially disabled twat, but we can't let you have these kids in your flat, do you know what I mean? And you're fucking fleecing them for 50p a go. Anyway, do you know? Yeah, so he's heartbroken. It was a money-making thing. There's only two things he likes more than kids in his flat. And that's money. Oh, donate to me, please. You'll be helping me out. And cow shit. So he's quite upset, you know, that he lost that end of the money-making scheme. He's like a perverted version of Del Trotter, isn't he? Only fools and horses. Except that should be, in Andy's case, only perverts and cows. I don't think he likes horses much. I think it's the udders that he likes, you know what I mean? Likes a good tug, and don't we all? I know Bob does. See, I keep referencing you, Bob, just so the audience know who you fucking are. The man with no face. Yeah. Oh, of course, those jelly babies, though. They're all misshapen, you know, because they've been right next to my brother's ball sack. I mean, that's a fate worse than fucking death, is that? So they're all deformed. You know, they got heated up by the heat of his knackers. Hey, Bob, you wonder what they tasted like? Are you fucking insane? Well, I tell you, go down to Sigget Street. Go up to my brother and say, oh, can I suck your bollocks? Because it's the same thing. Suck them and see. Yeah, you don't get many of them to the pound. Like plums in a sock. Anyway, so this is day 2 of Mandy Walker's live 5 in a week. That sounds a bit rude, that, doesn't it? My mother used to do 5 in an hour. Hey, cheapest hooker in Huddersfield, though. They were queuing up, you know, around the chip shop to have a go. She had an arrangement, you see. The chip shop owner would let her, like, have a dance around the back of the chip shop because it was a bit warmer. And she could sit on the potato sacks while they were fucking her. Yeah, and they give her free batter bits, you know. I love fish batter bits, don't you? And a pickled egg. Anyway. How you lot doing? I think have we got anybody in chat at all? Oh shit. It's too far away. We got 3 people. But only 2 people have commented. Are they shy, do you think? Could be worse. We could be trolled to fuck like my brother was earlier on. He actually found it quite funny though, didn't he? Well, he said he did. But I think it's true. He actually thought it was quite funny, and let's face it, that person who were doing all them Walker trolls, do you know what I mean? Those references, Mandy, Bambi, Dandy. Oh, there's some really good ones. I mean, he had to admit it made his fucking channel, and it's a bit more entertaining, because before that, it was fucking boring, wasn't it? Do you know, I remember, shut your mouth, Bob, you're as old as me. I remember when you used to have, like, the choice between a colour TV licence and a black and white one. And the black and white one was obviously cheaper. Sounds a bit racist, but it's not. Anyway, you see Mandy Walker live from Attic Studio number 5. 5? I swear I'm still a bit pissed from last night, you know. Attic Studio number 5, and in glorious Technicolor, I'll have you know. We spare no fucking expense. But when you tune into our MANDYS these days, it's looking more grey and white, isn't it? Because he doesn't put his colourful dresses on, apart from that one time he put his Princess Peach on. I can't talk. Yeah, that was the only splash of colour, wasn't it? Everything in his set now is going like, even that green screen, you know, them bin bags, sellotaped up. I mean, even that's looking a bit grey now. And you noticed, I mean, I've got quite a lot of lights up. No, they're not fairy lights. Shut your fucking mouth. Yeah, I've got a lot of fairy lights up. Oh, Bob, that's your fault, Bob. You put that into my head. My brother would like to put something into my head, you know, through the mouth. He's a dirty cunt, that's what he is. Incestuous twat, isn't he? Anyway, he'll deny it, but he knows. You don't see the text messages. Text messages? Sex messages, more like. Anyway, what was I saying, Bob? Oh, yeah, his grey set. Terrible, isn't it? I think you need to, like, get some permanent markers in all different fluorescent colours and that, just colour in the screen while he's on. Let's face it, that's going to be more entertaining than watching him. Oh, no, my God. What's he going to be doing next, did he say? He's going to be doing another roller coaster. Holy crap. Just when you thought, do you know what I mean? It couldn't get any more boring. I don't know what I say. I wouldn't mind if he did a roller coaster, if he set half of it on fire and he had aliens chasing him, do you know what I mean? And say a drug cartel in the buggy car in front of him, firing machine guns and hand grenades. I'd fucking sell that, would. That'd be a bloody good game. Better than your fucking Grand Theft 5. Ian, when's Grand Theft 6 coming out? Anyway, I've been waiting for that. Keep delaying it, don't we? It's annoying. Oh, I like to shoot 'em ups, mate. I like fast drivers. Where's my ocular device? God, you know, I'm so nervous about this, sitting on here. It's the very thing that knackered last night, and I was on arse. I mean, look, I'll prove it. See? That's the leg. Look at that. Wouldn't like that up you, would you? Well, I did. Went right up my vagina. Do you know, I didn't mind that so much. But it was the splinters in my arse. Poor Bob over there was picking them out with tape tweezers all night. There's not many people can say they've done that. Well, apart from Colin, the cricketer. The captain of the cricket team in Huddersfield. Oh, yes. Do you know, he was a kinky bastard. Not quite as kinky as my brother. Do you know, he didn't do underage kids and cow slurry or out like that. But he did request me to bend over the wicket stumps with a bare arse while he swatted me buttocks with a cricket bat. Fucking splinters, you know. Mind you, I drew the line when it came to Stephen, the snooker player. He wanted to get his snooker cue and slide it up. Well, that's enough of that. It's enough of that, Bob. It's a family show. You got anyone in chat? Don't we got another message retract? Do you know he'd be good at fucking sex, he would, wouldn't he? You'd never get pregnant with him. He'd be going at it and then he'd retract it. It's quite clever, that. What do they call that, Bob? Is it the rhythm method? No, not like that. You know. Yeah, I think the Catholics do it, don't they? Because they don't like to have condoms. Is that right? I'm not very religious, I don't know. Maybe you are, you could fill me in. Not like that, Bob. It's family show. Anyone know my brother SGL? He's supposed to be going on live again tonight, isn't he? Playing a game. Roll a boring bastard coaster. Well, it keeps him off the streets, do you know what I mean? Out the school playgrounds. Do you know, off the farms where he likes to fondle the udders and sniff the cowpats. I was going to say nothing wrong with that, but there's a lot wrong with that, isn't there? Oh, manners. Well, I think we've got a very slow chat. And we've got 3 people watching and probably 2 of them are asleep. Hey, I don't judge. Unless it's my brother. So I think we can just ease back, baby. Hey, should we take our time on this one? Don't need to rush it, do we? It's not as if they're on the edge of the seat. Not like me. I wish I had a parachute for this fucker. Mind you, it's holding up well, isn't it? Hey? What do you mean? Because after I ate all them fucking things last night. Trying to say I'm fat. Yeah, I had cockroaches. I did. Oh, you missed that then if you didn't see it. Oh yeah, loads of them. Absolutely loads of cockroaches. Yeah. They were all legless though. You know, all sticky little fuckers. More cock than touch, do you know what I mean? But they slid down quite nice. Anyway, it hasn't made me give up the fags. I thought it might, do you know what I mean, help me wean off the cigarettes if I ate a lot of cockroaches, because they're very sticky, and you can't open the fag packet or like strike a lighter. Strike a lighter, eh? What's that mean? Do you remember that Bear Grylls? Thought he was such a fucking ace survivalist, didn't he? Hey, what a washout he is. Some people reckon that, so when the cameras were off, he just went back to the hotel, you know. And he always conveniently found a canoe or something, didn't he? Oh, this canoe's got a little bit of an hole in it, so I can patch that up and go off to freedom. How lucky is that? Yeah, I like that Ed Stafford. They helicopter him into the wilderness, you know, the centre of Huddersfield, and start bollock naked. And just with a camera, you know what I mean? I mean, God knows what they expected him to do. What, do a porno movie in the centre of Huddersfield naked? That many's have tried, you know. Not me, Bob. Yeah, but he survives like 10 days. It's clever, that, isn't it? Put his hand to anything, that fucker. I mean, my brother, he needs his 2 carers to open his tin of beans for him. Such a lazy bastard. Oh, it's squeaking, is this bloody seat? No, right. Do you know, I don't think we've got a proper troll in yet. I've got a troll detector. I was going to send it to my brother, you know, because he gets trolled like something chronic. Don't know, though. I don't think he's intelligent enough to know how to turn it on. I mean, Clara turns his MIDI PC on for him, doesn't she? Oh no, what am I thinking? Not Clara. Philippa. Have you, do you know about Philippa, his carer? You know, the one he shouts at all the time. Philippa! Philippa! Turn on my mini PC! Empty my trash can! Change my nappy! Oh, blimey. God knows what they pay that poor girl, but it ain't a fucking enough, I know that. I think they come in twos as well. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to be down in his sex dungeon all alone. Would you, Bob? I wouldn't. You know, not without a cattle prod to keep him at a distance. Anyway, what were I saying? Oh, yeah. I'm going to show you my cockroaches, won't I? Well, don't all that rush away at once. Look at this. Oh, that's better. Now, you answer me this, riddle me this, Batman. How many of them fuckers would you have ate? I nailed half a packet of them. Never again. Been on the toilet all night. They go right through you, they do, you know. I think, you know, if they'd have kept the legs on these cockroaches, they might have stuck inside you a bit better, instead of just sliding out like soup. A lot of balls of shite, don't they? All right there, Bob. Isn't it quiet tonight in chat? I can see why people don't do this shift. Oof. Now, many people... Oof. We get a cushion for this bastard. Many people wonder why I wear a mask, and I've mentioned this before. Some people think I'm like, do you know, one of those people who, you know, like a fucking troll. Well, I couldn't be further from the truth. No, you see, somebody came in, that radiator guy, bleeding radiators, and he said, oh, you've got that mask on, that taking the piss out of my hero, SGL, Super Gaming Lad. I says, no. This is just a pictorial representation of just anyone, really. Do you know what I mean? That happens to look a little bit like my brother. I mean, God awfully. If it looked like my brother, that lens would be cracked by now, and you'd all be puking up. I mean, fortunately, my brother puts a bit of Vaseline on his camera lens, so when you go into his live chat, it's a bit hazy. Well, I say it's Vaseline. I think it's semen, really, because he's always tossing himself off into cowpats. He knows. But, you know, my brother, he said in his last live stream, oh, I don't need to hide behind a mask. Who behind a mask? Yeah. Well, do you know, I mean, that's because he fucks cows at night, you know, in the hours of darkness, so he can't be identified. And when he, like, you know, chats up underage girls, like 15-year-old Jessica, allegedly, he usually does it online, or he's just typing, so they don't get to see his face. Well, not until the last minute, do you know what I mean? It's too late. He's laced their mango homebrew with Rohypnol, and that's it. Bye-bye virginity. Should be a song, that. Bye-bye virginity. Yeah. Oh, can you imagine that? SGL the musical. Fuck me. He's the best person to get to play my brother, vocally wise, I mean. Because he's an ugly fucker. They couldn't find anybody. I mean, Quasimodo's dead. If he ever existed. Fictional, wasn't it? Anyway. You know, Pierce Brosnan in Mamma Mia couldn't sing for shite. He'd be great as doing the vocals for my brother, because my brother's tone deaf, isn't he? He just shouts. Out of tune. He thinks that his neighbour, you know, the deaf lady, he thinks that she's his biggest fan. It's because she's like banging on the wall. He thinks it's like, more, Andrew, more. Yeah. It's only because, like, she's getting shagged, do you know what I mean? On the top of the fucking chest of drawers. It's a good place to do it, you know, because there's a bowl of fruit on there normally. Because if you're going at it for hours, these top tips, these are. Do you know, like when marathon runners take on water and they have a lot of pasta before the race? Well, think on. You're having a session on the top of a sideboard. Make sure there's a bowl of fruit. Keeps you going. How did we get onto that? No idea. Anyway, yeah, about the mask. My brother. Yeah. Do you know what I actually said to him? Look, Andrew, I've got experience making paper mache masks. I've got a photo of the Elephant Man, you know, John Merrick. And I thought, look, I'm going to make him one. And I did. Bloody good, you know. He refused to wear it. He said it was hideous and grotesque. He said it would scare all the kids in Huddersfield and they'd run away. I said, well, that's a good thing, you know. I mean, they need to have a head start, don't they? Otherwise, he'd catch them. I don't think so. I mean, that fat belly of his. He ain't got the stamina, has he? He'd probably just throw a cow pat at them and hope it knocks them out. Anyway, yeah, it's so ungrateful as my brother. Yeah, the Elephant Man. Do you know, he wasn't born that way, you know, he just grew more ugly. Whereas that's like the opposite of my brother. He was born an ugly cunt and he's got worse looking, and he probably will. He'd probably be like the Elephant Man when he dies, I reckon, you know. He's on his way, isn't he? He looks like a pregnant elephant now, doesn't he, with that fucking bastard belly of his. Anyway, shouldn't be cruel, should you? I mean, his family, after all. Well, half family. It's only my half brother. We shared the same mother. Fuck knows who his dad was. Jimmy fucking Savile, probably. I mean, he come from up north, didn't he? See, think on. You can make the connections. Hey, Bob. So, oh, I'm losing my voice. Yeah, well, you know, that Elephant Man, you've got to feel sorry for him. But I tried to persuade my brother that an Elephant Man mask would be good. Because you think about it, right? If he had a big long trunk instead of a nose, he could like suck up all the cow slurry, couldn't he, in a slurry pit in Huddersfield. He'd fucking love that. And he could like pick up all the cow pats instead of currant buns without bending his back. I mean, he's a lazy bastard. He'd love that. See, I think of all these things, you know. But is he grateful? Is he? Fuck. Hey, has he gone live yet? Supposed to be going live again, isn't he? But he doesn't. Quite often says that, doesn't he? Oh, I'm going live. Keep an eye out. And then you don't see him for like 3 days. Right, where's my thing? Shall we see what's going on? Oh, I think we've missed a lot of this stuff. Okay, green and yellow. That's what that stands for. Green and yellow peppers. Do you know, I don't have anything else on my pizza. Or is it, could he mean gorgeous and youthful? I think he's coming on to me, that twat. Steady. Right, what else? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, that Rick Mace. Oh, I've heard of him. He needs to seek fucking therapy, don't he? Eh? He needs to... Do you know, when I first saw him, I thought he had got a fucking mask on. I thought it was one of my practice masks, you know, that I wanted to make for Andrew. You know, the really ugly paedophile looking one. He must have found it in the bin. What do they say? Don't pull a face, because if the wind changes, it'll stick. Hey, we don't hold a grudge, do we? said, didn't I got a troll alert, so I'm going to give it to my brother. Looks like I might need it. Hey, Bob. Mind you, I do say, you know, a troll's better than nothing, isn't it? Hey, was that sausage roll? I think it's a Greggs sausage roll, to be honest. I mean, you wouldn't buy a Greggs sausage roll if you wanted like a hearty meal. But do you know what I mean? It's better than nothing, isn't it? Do you know, the other day I saw a fucking Greggs sausage minus the pastry. Who the fuck eats all the pastry off a Greggs sausage roll and just leaves the sausage on the street? Odd that, isn't it? Must have been one of them fucking vegetarians. It's like buying fucking lettuce. Anyway, do you know, I think dog shit should be sausage. I mean, it looked more appealing, smell more appealing, and it stopped my brother going on all fours, licking it off the fucking street. Dirty cunt. Fecal fucking philia. Anyway, I'll show you this. Shall I? Shall I show it to Bob? I know they're on the edge of their fucking seat. Well, I hope they appreciate it, because it's a quick one. We're doing a quickie, aren't we, Bob? Well, I mean, look, come on. We're going live 5 times in a week. Can't be very long, can it? Anyway, where's my troll detector? So this here, no, it's not a vibrator. Could be if you want to. That Rick Mason would like it. Anyway, this here, my friends, is a troll detector. So I'm gonna give it to my brother. Well, I didn't tell him that, he'd get too excited. Now look, you see. Oh, you see that? Look, it's lit up green. There's got to be one troll in there at least. Oh, fuck. He thinks I'm a troll. Don't know where it got that idea from. Oh, it's gone red. What does that mean? Mega troll. Oh, shit. Better hide that when my brother comes round. Anyhow, do you know what I mean? At least it does it that way. You only have to waft it in front of yourself. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to insert it up your arse like a thermometer. Do you know my brother does that? Well, you don't have to put it up your arse. You don't. Do you know my brother always puts it up his arse, a thermometer, and then he puts it in his mouth. He's a dirty bastard. Oh, it's gone. What does that mean, lilac? Anyway, it's too complicated. So yeah, so that will detect if you've got a troll in your chat, right? It'll even tell you if you're a troll and all. There's an eye opener, isn't it? Do you know, a bit like when you get a racist and he does a DNA test, you know, who do you think you are, whatever it is. Turns out his granddad came over on that Windrush. Hilarious, isn't it? Anyhow, so that's your troll detector. A must-have for Christmas, right? And this. I know it looks a bit like Bully off Bullseye, but shut your fucking mouth, Bob. That's just a coincidence, all right? Besides, I could get done for copyright. Anyway, should have shook your shirt off, shouldn't I? Anyway, so you got Bully, right? He detects bullshit, right? So I'm going to try it out. I think I failed the troll test. Must be something wrong with this. It thinks I'm a troll. Can't imagine why. Anyway, I'm going to say some words to him now just to see if it can detect bullshit. My brother is a cow shit eating, kiddie fiddling nonce. See, he didn't moo or anything. That means there were no bullshit detected. See, that's why my brother won't have it. Because he'll say that's broken, that is. Yeah, so there you go. I'll raffle it off at the end if you like. God, I wish I got my lighter. Hold on. Let me get my ocular. I'm scared. Well, you don't have to be scared. You know, what? Not while the lights are on. Nice content, keep it up. Great stream, sister. Hey, Bambi. Slay Queen. Hey, I'd say we got some nice comments, haven't we? But though, you know, some trolls, I'm not saying you lot are, but you do get some trolls that play the long game, do you know what I mean? Soften my brother up. Because he's a bit gullible, let's face it. Especially if you say you're a woman. If you say you're a woman, especially like a young woman. Oh, I had him on the end of my little hook for ages saying how Lucy woo. That was fucking hilarious, that was. Help me, Lucy. They're coming round to hurt me. Yeah, he loves it if you troll him as a woman. That's Wandy M's got the right idea, you know. Although I think he's seen through it a bit, isn't he? Ah, fuck him. He says he's wising up. That's a contradiction, isn't it? My brother and wise. You must be joking. Anyway, good shit. I'm quite pleased with the mend we've done on this sofa. Look at that. Good shit. I'll have the landlord up in a minute. I think we're getting excited, Bob, eh? 2 men and 1 woman in the same room. Eh? Getting jiggy with it. Just shut your fucking mouth, Bob. I know what you're going to say. I'll leave that to the trolls, all right? Anyway, Mankinis. How many of you have worn a mankini? My brother, he's sent off for one, you know. Mankini. Yeah, from Amazon. You know, not Amazon, the Amazon rainforest. Oh yeah, that's right. A lot of little native guys make them out of snake skin. I think it's viper, because like when you put it on, it vipes all the fucking shit out the crack of your arse. Well, they're like a little bit of a thong at the back, aren't they? You know, like a bootlace. God only knows what he's going to look like in that. I shudder to think. Yeah, mankini. Man kinky, more likely. Man stinky. You got it right there. Fucking hell. Man stinky. But you know, at the end of the day, he ain't got much of an arse, my brother. Have you ever noticed? You see him twerking that time? Oh my God. That's a sight you'll never clear out your brain. Do you know, in the gay bars round Huddersfield, they call my brother Flat-Arsed Andy. Flat-Arsed Andy, yeah. See, I thought it sounded a bit like Fat-Arsed Andy when I said it before, but it's not. Flat. He's all bone, not buttocks. Matter of fact, when Clara used to get her strap-on dildo out and started giving it to him, you know what I mean, from behind, she said it was like fucking a wooden door. That's odd, that. Do you think his arsehole was the letterbox? Don't know. Never asked her that much. Too much content, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Our mother, the cheapest hooker in Huddersfield, she saw an advantage to it and she said, lie on the floor, our Andrew. And she used to get her pile of washing out and she used to iron them on his arse. Flat as a fucking pancake, his arse. Nothing wrong with that. No law against it. Just saying, it's an observation, you know. Anyway. Oh, I've got something here. So, look, I'm trying to build a bridge. You know, all these trolls are having a go at my brother. I mean, I don't understand it. He deserves it, believe you me. But, you know, he is my brother, so half brother. So, I'm trying to build a bridge a little bit, do you know what I mean? Build a bridge, yeah, and throw him fucking off it. No, I shouldn't say that. Well, look, I've got him another gift. Doesn't accept anything off me, you know. Anyway, I'll show you what it is. You'll like this. Not a lot. So this channel's the gift that keeps on giving, isn't it, Bob? Hey, and it's in Technicolor. Come on, it's on the fucking edge there. You're all still awake? Steve isn't. He went to fucking sleep about 10 minutes ago. Oh, there goes my fag. Now, look at that. Right. Samantha the sheep. So, this is a gift. Well, a gift idea anyway. Now, you know my brother likes the cows and the cow pats. You know, he'll do a fucking sheep if one's hanging around, you know, looking a bit like, you know, sexy. I said yesterday, didn't he likes to wipe his cock on the, like, woolen fleece. And if I see him coming, they're like kids, you know, when he's, when all the kids in Huddersfield see my brother, they're off. Like that. Oh, scary man with his cock out. Fuck knows how I can see his cock. I must have binoculars. Anyway, so this is the idea, right? Now, my brother likes the poo. Likes a lot of dirty things, but poo's one of them. See that? Yeah, right. I know the cockroaches, but he won't know. Legless cockroaches. They look like poo. It's good enough. So, what we're going to do... Oh, hang about, Samantha. Easy now, baby. Getting excited. Really? Yeah, so you see, you wind her up and little poos come out. It's like a little shit dispenser. You know, when Andy gets like a bit hungry and needs a snack. Might wean himself off the cow pats, you see, because these are cockroaches. You know, the cow pat's gain is the cockroach's loss, I suppose. They're not endangered though, are they? You see cocks everywhere, don't you? Now, you see, as a peace offering, I don't think he'll go for it, and I'll tell you why. Why, Mandy? Well, I'll tell you. I was going to anyway. You see, he's got a baby lamb already. He has it tied up. Could be a goat, I don't know. I can't tell the difference. They've got horns, have they? Anyway, whatever it is, goat or lamb, he's got it tied up by a little bit of rope next to his mango rohypnol homebrew. You know, that big vat of it he's got with the severed heads and stuff in it. Anyhow, what he does, he's trained it to, when he like scoops out a glass full of fucking his mango homebrew, he gets the lamb to lift its tail and plop some shit in it. Do you know, a bit like ice cubes. Clever that, isn't it? Amazing what animals can be trained to do, isn't it? So that's it, you see. I thought it were a good idea, but he ain't going to go for it, is he? I mean, if you've got like a proper lamb shitting in your fucking glass, the mango homebrew, why would you go for cockroaches and stuffed sheep? All right. Let her get it out of the system. So them legs going. Look at that. God, she's got some energy, hasn't she? My brother would shag that out of her. That's it. She's I think she's dead. PlayStation 5. Hey Bob, did you hear it in his last one? I'm not selling a PlayStation 5. Fuck off. Who told you that? Who put you up to that? Yeah, PlayStation 5. You know, you can tell I'm going to be here for a little bit longer because I've got my bog roll with me. But you never know, do you? When you get taken coat short, you know what I mean? Yeah, so my brother, he's allegedly, he's giving away a PlayStation 5. It's good that, isn't it? Do you know, he gives head as well. Yeah. You see, just below his letterbox, he's got a cat flap, and if you shove your dick through there, he'll suck you off. Well, that's what the postman says. Pop it in, Pete. I give head and all. Now don't get excited. It's a family show. I'll show you what I mean though. Bob, don't get excited. Yeah, I give head all right. Look at this. Look at that. That'd scare away the cats, wouldn't it? Oh, manners. Respect the streamer. All right, respect the streamer. If you're coming into my chat, you're gone, buddy. Oh, it's grotesque, isn't it? Hey. Is that actual size, do you think? Don't know. Of course, he doesn't need a head that big, really, does he? Because his brain capacity's like, about probably like a walnut, isn't it, really? I mean, you know, he knows rudimentary speech, doesn't he? And he can shout abuse at Philippa and his other carers. So he's getting there. He can hold a bottle while he chugs it down. You know, it's all progress, isn't it? Like he said to me, Mandy, the progression of progress. God, he talks out of his arse, doesn't he? Anyway, I'll raffle that off later. You know, you can have it as a doorstop. You know, these people have them pictures of a Rottweiler, don't they, and say, beware of the dog. But I mean, let's face it, if you put that out, no one's going to come down your path, are they? Think, what the fuck? Especially not Girl Guides. Even Boy Scouts, I don't think he's fussed. Bob a job. Yeah. He'd give him a bob for a blow job. Anyway, there you go. Bye-bye, Andy. Wouldn't it be that? Ooh, looked like I tossed him off, didn't it? Tossed him off that way. That's his wet dream, that is, me tossing him off. Oh, forgot something here. How long have we been on? We're not going on for long, just so you know. It's not going to be a 2.5 hour bastard this time. We've got to squeeze 5 in. We've done 1. This will be 2. See, I'm good at maths. I'm bloody working there full time on bloody Friday and Saturday. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm knackered when I get back. Well, we might do like a 20-minute one. Do you know what I mean? Right. No, I don't ignore you. Well, I do, but you know what I'm like once I get talking. You are what's wrong with the world. Oh, yeah. You know, I reckon all the people in Ukraine say that. They say, Putin, can't you do something about that wanker on that fucking YouTube site? You might be right. But at least it's all contained, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Me, Bob and Steve are all in one attic flat, aren't we? And you got the option not to watch it. So can't really be that bad. I don't think we're that influential, are we, Bob? Hey? I mean, I know what you mean. It could be worse, though. You could be watching my brother. Perhaps you like that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Kiddie fiddling. Cow pass eating. Sponging off the steak. I know. Each to their own, mate. I don't judge. Oh, we've got a message retract again. Oh, someone said, Olivia, the governor, said hi. She likes the letter I, doesn't she? Look at that, it's an elongated hi. It's like, hi. Sounded a bit like E.T. then, didn't it? Hell yeah. No, disassemble. Oh no, that's that robot, isn't it? What was it? So what was he called? Robot number 5 or something. Anyway. Do you know what's funny? We were talking about E.T. Well, I was. God, this show's seamless, isn't it? You see, I'm all that's wrong with the world, but at least I like plug other people's films. Look at that. You know, like that one my brother says he's doing. But he's got to wait for the lottery grant before he does the script. I mean, that's the clue, isn't it? Do you know, before he does the script, he's got to have the money. Now, Sylvester Stallone, when he tried to flog Rocky, He'd already done the script, and he put himself up to be the main actor, which they didn't like, and they said, no, you know, you muscle-bound twat. We'll get someone pretty to do it, do you know what I mean? But he insisted, said, look, you want the script, you have me, and they did. And rest is cinematic history, isn't it? So there you go. Yeah, Duke Nukem. That's right, isn't it? My brother's supposed to be still there working on that. He'll be the oldest Duke Nukem ever, won't he? He'll have a bloody walking frame. You know, one of them Zimmer frames. I was going to say he'd have incontinence pants, but he has them anyway. Yeah, so here you go. All that's wrong with the world is about to plug someone else's movie. I don't get paid anything by Steven Spielberg for this, you know. He just gets a mention for free. Look at that. You know who that is? Elliot. Ouch. I mean, what was Steven Spielberg doing to him that made him go ouch? Anyway, you know what this is, don't you? You got to just... you got to pretend that it's not E.T. now. Okay, can we do that? Are we all imaginative? He is, isn't he? I mean, he come up with, like, you're all that's wrong with the world. That's imaginative, isn't it? Doesn't get out much, though, and you don't watch the news. But do you know what I mean? I can see where he's coming from. Anyway, so that, my friends, apart from him, I don't think he's my friend. Andy's love child. You see, he fucked a cow, and it gave birth to this hybrid, half cowpat, half bald Yorkshire simpleton. Do you know, I think it gets its looks from its mother. Don't look much like Andrew, does it? Mind you, he does look like that when he smeared his face with cow slurry. Oh yeah, we used to enjoy ourselves in the summer. You know, hosing down all the cow slurry off my brother. My mother taught him how to swim by throwing him in the canal. I thought it was a bit harsh when she had that brick around his neck, though, on a chain. Do you know what I mean? I mean, when I got my graining badge, they just made you pick up a rubber brick. Well, you know, it could have been worse. Could have been concrete shoes, couldn't it? You do swim, Bob. Swimming with the women. Hey? Does your wife know about that? Bet she done. Anyway, is anyone in chat? Right, cats going, oh, hello. I love the pictures of your cats. Anyway, it must be so funny when people don't know what they're tuned into here. Do you know, I often thought that. It's a bit bizarre, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? I think it's too much for some people to handle. They can't, like, comprehend what's going on, do you know what I mean? They're like, have I nodded off? You know, I've had too many tequilas and this is like a weird fantasy. I bet they worry about themselves, you know what I mean? Saying, God, you know, I find her quite attractive. I'm going to subscribe to her. Isn't it? Hey, there's no accounting for taste, is there? Anyway, anyone got any top tips how to, like, stick that back onto a table? I mean, I know about wood glue and stuff like that, but we ain't got any, have we, Bob? Chewing gum, we've got lots of hubba bubba. Yeah, I've just got some storage box under it, but it's doing the job. You know, bet you wish you could do that. I won't be able to do it tomorrow. That'll set off my sciatica, that has. Oh, anyway, so, my brother, right, you won't want that. You won't want the cockroaches that, you know, the substitute poo. They won't want that. Because he's got the real stuff, you know what I mean? His flat's full of cowpats. Fecophilia. But now, he likes a challenge. I mean, you know, if someone sent him the bomb, Oh, and he said, look, you're wasting your money, pal. I'm not going to eat it. Your money, not mine. And he ended up eating it. So reverse psychology. I might send these dead cockroaches to him and saying, I bet you aren't man enough. Oh, no, I should say, you're not goat enough. Because you know how he likes to be the greatest of all time. Well, it's nonsense and carpat eating. He is. I mean, hands down, you know. I don't think there's many you can beat him, to be fair. Unless you know different. That Rick Macemat guy might. I don't know. Better ask him that. Anyway. So if I just sent this to him and said, here, have a go at that to prove you're the goat. Now, you know he doesn't like chili. Ooh, do you remember that? Was it Boomer? It's one of the mildest curries you can get, is that? You might as well eat porridge with rice in it. Anyway, I think the people at the restaurant had put a bit of a chilli in it, and he just sucked it and spat it out, and that were enough. He were done for. Anyway, I've got some of this. It's Mandy's secret weapon. Look at that. Read it and weep. I mean, I say that to my brother, but he can't fucking read. Chili powder. Hot, baby. How? Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle some of that on there, look. You know, just a little bit, you know, just a little. Zig a zig out. Yeah. There you go. Do you know, I'm glad I didn't have this in my mukbang challenge yesterday. These cockroaches were bad enough as it was. So sticky. You think it'd help them slide down, but they kind of get stuck in the back of your throat. Bet you've heard that before, haven't you, Bob? Anyway. Do you know, I might try one of them legs. I'm a bit of a masochist. This is true, isn't it, you see? A lot of this goes on. It went on for years, you know. I bet Da Vinci was doing it when I was painting the Mona Lisa, you know, but no one was there to watch it. Got to be there with a paper mache mask on, do you know what I mean? Taking the piss out of Michelangelo. You know, you can't sculpt. You can't sculpt shite, mate. You're not as good a painter as me. He probably would have been the first troll. I suppose the way they did it in those days was they'd write it down on a bit of parchment, roll it up and attach it to a pigeon's bollocks and send it off. And there's Michelangelo, completely serene, do you know what I mean? Just chipping away at the genitals of David. The statue, that is, you know. And this pigeon lands on his head. And he goes, what the fuck's that? And he reads it, and it's off Leonardo da Vinci. And Leonardo da Vinci's like, you're shit at sculpting. Terrible, isn't it? See, that's how it all starts, isn't it? You know, take it all with a pinch of salt. Or, if you do care for, a pinch of hot chili. Available at all supermarkets. And Aldi. I think there's a bloke down the canal sells some of that powder. Well, he sells some powder. Must be talcum powder. Anyway, what we got going on here? I've not got and pigeons available. Oh, well, you know, I'll get a frozen chicken or something and put it on a roller skate. I don't mind. It'll do the same job. Your mask, did you make that yourself? No, I was born with it. No, I'm only joking. Yes, I did. Why? Are you offering to, like, place an order? I mean, you know, I put my hands to most things, mate. I do them in any size, you know. But that's unlike my brother, he only does people who are like very small and underage, doesn't he? Are we allowed to say that at this time of the night? Well, it's true, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, I did make it myself out of paper mache. Do you know, my brother, talking about paper mache, and as we are, it's relevant. Yeah, so you see, my brother, this is a funny one. he decided while he was at school, well, I think it was one day he went, to be fair. He was always playing truant, you know, they found him in the cowpat fields. That's the only way he learned how to do, like, count up to 5, you know, 1 cowpat, 2 cowpat, 3 cowpat, 4 cowpat, and then he always got excited after that. He could never get to 5. Anyway, so yeah, there was a nativity play. I don't think they're really allowed to do nativities anymore. Sad that, isn't it? I loved it, nativities, mate. You know. Anyway, so they said, oh, we need a wise man. I mean, come on. Talk about a contradiction in terms. My brother, wise. And even the man bit's a bit questionable, isn't it? And that's coming from me. Yeah, so he was off in the wings, you know what I mean, while Mary were breastfeeding Jesus. And the teacher was saying, like, oh, come on, Andy, come on. And he was coming on the cardboard cutout of the donkey. Oh, yeah. He slapped a load of paper mache up the backside of that. He got detention for that. I mean, that's quite an achievement, isn't it? You know, getting detention, you've only been at school one day. Maybe that was his intention, you know. I'd have gone, but I got detention. I got excluded. He hates getting excluded, my brother. You see, when his so-called friends, they all meet up for a cyber chat, like a cyber party. And he comes on, doesn't he? Comes on later and goes, oh, Paul Bowhill. Bit of advertising for his side. Paul Bowhill. You had a chat. You had a chat and you never invited me to the party. I'm your friend. How could you treat me in such a bad manner? Yeah, he does take it personally. If you have any trolls in, let me take my troll award and my troll alert. Well, you're very good at disguising it because it's not. Oh, it's flashing. See, it always flashes when it goes near me. Well, that's 100% troll, that is. I'm going to have to take the batteries out when my brother comes round, do you know what I mean? How y'all doing anyway? It's good here, isn't it? I did say it's going to be a quick one. Oh yeah, I can do them long, I can do them short, mate. I was just minding my business. You appeared on my screen. Halloween, while back now, yeah. What's a while back? Don't it go quickly now? I think the older you get, I mean, you might be quite young, but the older you get, it flies by, you know. Uncross your legs and it's Christmas, isn't it? Well, it is in our house. Yeah, I know what you're saying, though. Well, I mean, is that a good or bad thing? I don't know. Shall I just check, see if you're a troll? Oh, it says red. I think you're on the fence there, don't know. Might be some electrical interference, do you know what I mean? Yeah, but, you know... Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. You know, you've stayed awake. I mean, that's more than Bob does. He nods off more than Steve does. And they always say, it's because you have the radiators on, Mandy. It makes us go off to sleep. Bullshit is that. I can't afford to have the bleeding radiators on. In winter, we're huddled round a candle, do you know what I mean? It's all right for our Andrew. He's got all that fresh cow shit around the floor in his dungeon flat. I mean, that creates a lot of methane gas, do you know what I mean? So there's a lot of warmth. Don't go down canal in that outfit, duck. You'll be scared. I don't know. I don't think I'll be scared. I think I'll scare some fuckers. Do you know, for a minute, with my bad cataracts, I thought it said anal. That would have been even more interesting, wouldn't it? That's one for my brother. Oh, don't know if any of you came into it last night. Could that me wrecking my set? Anyone think it was Christmas, wouldn't it? Fairy. Yeah, here you go. See, I'm plugging again someone else's movies. Lion King. Yeah, do you know the lion, the male lion? He's a lazy bastard, you know. He's a bit like my brother. They're always lying around. I mean, it's a joke, but it's true, you know. I've watched David Attenborough. Yeah, so like they let all the ladies go out, you know what I mean? And they go out and get the food. It's like real life, isn't it? I mean, my brother, he just lets the carers go out, you know, and get his food. Sometimes he lets his dear old foster mother go out, do you know what I mean, with a big rucksack on. And she's there with a walking frame going down the cobbles of Sigget Street, loading her humped back up with fucking tins of beans and meatballs. Don't get any thanks for it, you know. Do you remember that time? He was really kicking off. They were round their house. Very nice house, isn't it? Much better than this shithole. Anyway, they must have a bit of money. Anyway, he was making a hell of a lot of noise. Not like me. I'm such a delicate, you know, wallflower. You know, with soft tones. It's like a summer breeze when I talk. Isn't it, Bob? See? You have to raise your voice sometimes because people are pig ignorant and don't listen to you, you know. But anyway, he was kicking off big style. It's some troll, and it wasn't me, probably one of you. But yeah, he was kicking off big style, shouting everything. Veins coming up on his neck. Anyway, his mum come in first. I think it was his mum, his little dear old mum, puttering in, do you know what I mean? He just basically turned around and just let her wobble back out, do you know what I mean? He says, yes, mother. I'm going live. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, you are going live. In a bastard house, have a bit of respect, Andrew. Anyway, he carried on and he got more irate. You've probably seen it. I think it's still on there. And his dear old dad come in. And he was like, right, this is it, do you know what I mean? I'm the alpha male. You're not the goat, Andrew. And I think there's a vestige of that relationship still there. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, when they first adopted Andrew. So he's got a little bit of respect, I think, but I don't think it goes far. Because his dad goes, right, this isn't going to be happening again, Andrew. It scared me, that did. Very authoritarian, isn't he, his dad? Anyway, his dad shut the door, didn't slam it, shut the door behind him, left our Andy to it. And then straight away, quick as a whip, our Andy said, straight to camera, he goes, bloody well. It's like, you are? How disrespectful, eh? But anyway, that's my brother for you. Well, like you say, living life through the lens, that's what you get, isn't it? You're going to get judged. Well, here you are, Lion King. Shall I do it? Do you want me to press the button? Don't have to if you don't want to. Well, I'm going to do it because I put batteries in it. Do you know what I mean? Not cheap, these AAs. AAAA. Alcoholics Anonymous. Here we go. It moves as well, you know. How many things can you say that about? Hey? Here we go. Brace yourselves.
Kiara, one day I will need you to carry on in my place.
Because I'm part of the great circle of life, right?
Exactly. A wise king once told me, we are one.
We are what?
We are one.
We are one. Thanks, Dad.
Thank you, Kiara.
Isn't she polite, Kiara? Still think Simba's a bit fucking condescending though. Well, there you go, do you know what I mean? So that's what you've got to have when you can't afford the TV. Well, I've got a TV, I just can't afford the TV licence. How long have we been on, Bob? It's supposed to have been a short one, this. We showed him E.T. and his love child. you know, proof that you had sex with a cow. You showed them my sheep. Do I like the dress? Hey, fuck Andy's Princess Peach. Look at that. See? You see, this is what you do. You don't get a dress like a tarpaulin. Do you know what I mean? It should be made to measure, for fuck's sake. At least there's some silk left in Huddersfield now I've had this. You know, I was thinking, talk about accessories, right? I was thinking of wearing that. Good, isn't it? It's made out of tramp's teeth, this is. You get a lot of, you see, Huddersfield can be quite violent at night. And, you know, once they've been on the cider. Look at that. You know how it happens, don't you? They've been on the cider, and the one tramp says to the other tramp, because they've just seen Andy going up the street in his dress. You know, that red velvet one with his big beard belly sticking out. And the one says, "Here, that's your girlfriend, that is." And oh, that's it then. Do you know what I mean? The fists start flying. The teeth start coming out. And look at the size of them. My brother's got big teeth though, isn't he? Huge big ones at the front. He could open tins with that, you know. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking about wearing that, but I don't know. I think it's too much. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? I like to have the sophisticated look. You know, understated. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to go too big and bold, do you? See what I mean? Because I've ruined it now, haven't I? Shut up, Bob. What do you know about fashion? Manchester United top t-shirts and jeans. And don't pretend that they're those fashionable ones with the, like, you know, the design holes in them, the slits. They're just bloody worn out and you're too tight to buy some more from Primark, aren't you? There you go. Yeah, so there you have it. Should I have a look at chat? Do you think anyone's still there? If we went to war, gun fodder comes to mind. You know, you shouldn't be so hard. You know. Anyway, let's have a go. Do you get family, I don't know, portraits done in that get-up? Well, the only family portraits we've got are the ones I drew with my brother. I usually have to do it when he's comatose, do you know what I mean? Which is quite a lot of the time, to be fair. Why are you offering to do a photo shoot with me, are you? You're good with the camera. Well, you know, we'll take any offers, won't we, Bob? Gun fodder. Hey. We don't know about gun fodder, do we? We're all about animal fodder up this part of the world. You see, it's a good thing because my brother loves animal fodder, you know, hay and stuff like that. Because he'll put the hay bales out. That distracts the animals. They're down, nose down, eating the nose back. And he, like, gets them up from behind. Rear guard action. You'd know about that, seeing you're a military person. Yeah, no, we haven't had photo things. Do you get family portraits done in that get-up? If we went to war, fodder comes to mind. Well, you know what I mean. You might as well go at the start, I reckon. It's like they say, don't they? You got the First World War, you got the Second World War, but the Third World War, it'll end in, like, what do they say? Einstein. It'll end in sticks and stones, won't it? Because everything will be obliterated, well, almost. You'll be all right, though, I'm sure. You know, living in your little bunker with all your troll mates. But why not? Do you know what I mean? It's a living, isn't it? Are you monetised like my brother? I'm not going to donate. I'm just wondering, do you know what I mean? I'd rather you do insights than me having to pay for you out of my wages. Anyway, what else were we going to do? Because we're nearly finished now, I think. Are we nearly done, Bob? Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? You know, about religion. It's like, why did they bring Jesus myrrh, whatever the fuck that is, myrrh? I'd have gone for gold every time, me. I mean, gold's a good commodity even now, isn't it? And diamonds. I don't think it ever really goes away, does it? Gold and diamonds. Yeah. Got to say though, about canning fodder, over the top lads and all that. Do you know what I mean? With the chemical warfare and napalm and radiation and all that from the fallout from nuclear bombs, I think it's best to be in the right epicenter of it. Do you know what I mean? Whereas people like you will probably be hiding somewhere because you won't be frontline because you're too fucking chicken shit. You'll just watch your skin drop off. Probably a good thing for you. But it'd be like a facial, wouldn't it? You know, like a facial scrub. Why not? Do you know what I mean? I don't knock it. Clears your pores, doesn't it? Here, before we go, have you seen Starbright, my latest new chum to the set? Well, I call it a set, but you know, it's just stuffed toys on my shelf. Yeah, she's got a little pouch, and when you touch it, her face lights up. You know, a bit like Bob's wife does when I go down on her. Isn't that right, Bob? Hey? Not really. I'm only joking. I'm not really joking. Yeah, I think Starbright's a bit late for Christmas, though, don't you? Can't see going on the Christmas tree now. There's no point. It's up in the loft. Do you get it up early? I mean, I'm not being personal, but do you get your Christmas tree up early? Or do you leave it really late? Do you know me last week of Christmas? Go on, you can speak to Mandy. Where's my troll alert anyway? I think we've got one in. Bit late now, isn't it? I think I figured it out. Oh, aren't I quick on the uptake? Oh yeah, look, it's red. So who's the troll? It's Michelle Briggs. There you go, an official troll in our chat. Have we got a troll award? I haven't really got much for her, really. We got some cockroaches with chili powder on. Hey, no obligation. Anyway, what someone else said. Oh, that's a big question, isn't it? Do you believe in God? That's hard to fucking answer that one because there's so many belief systems, isn't there? I mean, I could answer it with a question, but you know, why bother? Hard to know. I mean, which God do you believe in? Because there's many in there that people purport to believe in. I think ultimately no one can know. So if you're atheist or agnostic or Catholic or whatever you are, whatever your faith-based, Buddhist, whatever you are, you don't really know. It's faith-based. It's as simple as that, isn't it? You either choose to believe or you don't. Some people struggle with it all their lives, you know what I mean? You are human, aren't you? I mean, I think even priests, rabbis and vicars and all the rest of them, you know, they have weak moments. I mean, who knows? I've got no answers for you, buddy. I'm sitting here with a paper mache mask on. You know, does he want to join a cult or something? The Mandy Walker cult? No, you won't get religion from me, brother. But, you know, each to their own. I mean, I do believe, you know what I mean, that whatever faith base you got, if it does something for you, then why not? Do you know what I mean? It makes you feel more confident, less depressed. Oh, I sound like Seaside Mark, don't I? bored, lonely and depressed. No, but do you know what I mean? In all seriousness, I don't think lots of people go to church anymore, do they? Not like they used to. You know, in the Sunday best, with the starched collar and all that. I think people tend to go to church now for the big events, don't they? You know what I mean? The weddings, the christenings and shit like that. I don't know. Take it all with a pinch of salt. You'll find out or you won't, do you know what I mean? You'll get up to heaven and you won't. Whatever your version of heaven is. The one thing I don't like though, and it's not a criticism as such, because it is what it is, you know what I mean? I'm just relaying my observation. It's when they say that, you know, you're born with sin. Seems a bit rich, that, doesn't it? But, you know, even a baby gets cancer and all that. It's a bit harsh, isn't it? I mean, if you were God, and, you know, I know what they say. I know what really religious people say. You can't question God. You can't second guess. It's not your place. How could you possibly know the great scheme of things? But we just judge our own morals based on, you know, the way that we've been brought up and stuff. And all I know is, if some motherfucker had the ability to cause eye cancer, brain cancer in a little kid, I don't give a fuck what the great plan is, do you know what I mean? I'd sort them out. Sorry, but there you go. So that's the one thing I'd say if I did get to heaven. Hey, I know what the next one will be. You're not going to heaven, mate. Can't say that though, can you? You know, you can't speak for God. Or gods. Could be more than one. Do you know, the greatest thing I think will be the biggest laugh is all these really religious people are completely committed to one faith and can't entertain anybody else's. They get up there and it's not the God they expected. They just got to hope that God's a loving God, innit, an understanding one. And saying, hey, you fuckers, you were worshipping someone else. It's going to be a difficult one, that. It's a funny conversation to have in an attic studio number 5 at this time of the day with a paper mache mask on, wearing a dress, isn't it? But there you go, you brought it up, chum. I don't think you're going to get the answers you want. Maybe he isn't after an answer. I think he was just being flippant and sarcastic, don't you? Pity that, do you know what I mean? Well, he hasn't come back with a witty response. Or a point of view, do you know what I mean? Opposing point of view. Perhaps he hasn't got one. Anyway. How long have we been on for? I said an hour, possibly an hour and a half. Oh, look at that. 1 hour, 34. Shall we go at 35? We're counting down the seconds now. It's exciting, this, isn't it? You better get your troll comments in quick, mate. Oh, manners. It's an act of God, that. Of course, like the religious people blame everything on man, don't they, really? Do you know what I mean? Murders are man-made. Wars are man-made. Even natural disasters they'll put down to global warming totally, won't they? Do you know what I mean? And you're thinking, well, God omnipresent, do you know what I mean? He can do whatever he likes. He has the power, after all. But he chooses not to. Just to teach you a lesson, isn't it? Bit harsh, isn't it? It must be like living in North Korea, that. Do you know what I mean? You do what I say, you'll fuck you. All the rest of you who don't believe in me, you're going to burn in hell. Of course, like, I hope that there is a God for people like you. You see, I'm not fussed. I mean, I'll take it one way or the other. Shut your mouth, Bob. But if it's a non-entity and it is just, do you know what I mean, the natural order of things, nature, basically, science, I think that's the biggest pisser for you, isn't it? Because what a waste of time. What a waste of time for you. And that's coming from me wearing a paper mache mask. Yeah, what a waste of time that'd be. But you know, like I say, right, if it does you good, why not? I mean, I don't know. No one can tell you that God doesn't exist because they don't know. Can't prove it. But then again, on the other hand, you can't prove God exists either. It's faith-based. Simple as that. There's no evidence one way or the other. What they say, what came before the Big Bang? What came before that? What came before that? You know what I'm saying? It's a hard one, isn't it? No one's like really explained it properly. Don't I waffle on when I'm bored? How your hairline fucked up when you can just put more hair on? Damn. Yeah, I know. You know, it's a good point actually. I've noticed. Do you know that thing that them celebrities have on, the powder that you shake on? Not this powder, not the chili, not the hot chili powder, but it's like microfiber, isn't it? And you sprinkle it on, and it makes it like expand and make it look more fuller, a fuller head. But I think you're missing the point, soldier. You see, this is a parody of My Brother. I don't think they get the reference, do they? SGL Pro Gaming. Go into his channel and you might see why my hairline's like it is. Actually, come to think of it, he's losing his rapidly, isn't he? He's losing his hairline quicker than my dog Cockaliki, because he's molting, you see. Well, I've come into summer now, isn't it? Shedding all his hair. But yeah, when I first did this paper mache mask, I wouldn't say it was accurate, but in ways it was like, you know, a nod to how he looked. But of course, he's got his ponytail's not as nice as mine. His is more like a rat tail. But there you go, do you know what I mean? I couldn't bring myself to make my paper mache mask that ugly. Sorry. Call it vanity, do you know what I mean? I've got to wear the fucking thing. But yeah, I get your point. You know, if you're going to do it, why not give yourself a full head of hair? But it wouldn't be the point, would it? Do you know what I mean? It's like Leonardo da Vinci painting the Mona Lisa. God, we're plugging him today, aren't we? And he's dead. Not getting any royalties, you know. Yeah, but you know, he could have painted the Mona Lisa like with a big nose or God knows what, do you know what I mean? And she just said, hey, I don't look fucking like that. Just because he liked the way it looked isn't good enough, really, is it? Do you know what I mean? If it was a commission piece, I mean, if it was a referencing someone, it should look quite a bit like them. I remember David Hockney saying, do you know what I mean? In the long run, does it really matter? Unless it's like a really famous historical character, you know, and there's lots of photos of them, you know, to reference back to. If I was painting you, you're saying 50 years' time, people wouldn't look at it and say, oh, look at that painting of him. Do you know what I mean? They'd say, oh, just look at that painting. They wouldn't reference you at all. It's either a good work of art or it ain't. Not that my paper mache representation of my brother is an accurate representation. It's just a homage, do you know what I'm saying? Hey, Bob. It's a big word for this time of night. Haven't had any tea yet. You see, they always do this to me. You know, you get a troll come in and I'm hungering after me kebab. Do you know, I invented a kebab. Well, I didn't invent kebabs. You know, I won't go that far. But I do a part-time job down at the kebab shop for Stavros, do you know? You know, the guy with the glass eye. You know, you can never tell which one it is because he very rarely blinks. But he does have a glint in his eye when I come in the shop. But anyhow, yeah, so slicing off some of that big elephant's foot, do you know what I mean? And I thought, hey, I'm going to mix this bastard up. And I just got some chopped parsley, you know, out of my bra and sprinkled it on. Do you know, the punters loved it. Man, the one guy didn't. He thought it was green fly, do you know what I mean, on the salad. Yeah, do you remember Seaside Mark saying that whenever he had a kebab? He said, here, I'm eating healthy because I've got salad. God, that was funny. No, I really mean it. I'm not being sarcastic. I love Seaside Mark. I thought he was hilarious. Hold on, let's have a look. Goosebumps right now. I'm reading backwards. This is bad, isn't it? See all your up-to-date comments. I'm going up above them. Do you believe in God? Chills, bro. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Chill out, isn't it? At the end of the day. But I do believe, you know, when someone comes in, no matter what they ask you, they should expect the answer. They shouldn't just fuck off and not comment back. Bit rude, isn't it? Unless they haven't got an opinion one way or the other. Who is this anyway? BBR Sound. All right. Blue Blood. Genuinely speechless. Well, that's the first. You don't get many people coming into chat who are genuinely speechless, do you? I don't think that's true. I bet he's got a lot to say, really. Keyboard warriors, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? The fastest fingers in the West. Or in the North, where I'm concerned. Do you live in Huddersfield? Hey, do you live in Huddersfield? Talk to Mandy. Go into the light. Go into the light, Luke. I am not your father. I bet you're fucking relieved about that. Mind you, it'd be even more surprising if I said I'm your mother. Hey, what do you mean, motherfucker? Shut your fucking mouth, Bob. Anyway, he hasn't come in, has he? Hey? Yet again. I said yesterday, didn't I? I said, come on, Andrew. Come and speak to Mandy. Hey? And I say, no, ain't got the bollocks, has he? Shall I just say it now? All right, SGL Pro Gaming. You know, hold on. Nonce alert. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you know who you are. Come into chat now. We're waiting for you. We'll have a chat. You know, you're always slagging me off. Every one of your streams you mention me, don't you? Do you know, I'd wait, but there'd be no point. He ain't got the bottle, has he? We've got 4 people in chat. God knows why. We're not really talking about much, are we? See, my back's killing me. What's supposed to go on this long? Sciatica, that is. Do you get sciatica? I mean, if they said, you know, 1 in 6, you have to do the maths then. You know, I have to get my shoes off to count on my toes. 1 in 6 people get sciatica. Well, I've got it. So that's 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's 7, isn't it? God, I feel such a fool. Anyway, do any of you get it? Bastard, isn't it? Didn't help, you know, this table seat collapsing yesterday on my live stream. I'm glad I wasn't eating them cockroaches at the time. Imagine getting one of them down the back of your throat and it lodging. Oh yeah, he's right about my hairline though. Look at that. It's getting quite thin, isn't it? Might have to get some of the black marker pen and fill in the gaps. Do you know what I mean? You can donate some hair if you want. I'll stick it on. Do you know what I mean? We're not proud. Oh, we're down to 2 streamers and we're down to 2 watchers. So shall we go down to no watchers and fuck off? Hey? Do you know, I don't think we got anything in. And I don't think there's enough money in piggy bank for a kebab, actually. Kellogg's cornflakes again, by the looks of it. I ain't even got any sugar to go on them. Oh, hang about. Have we got... No, no one's commenting. quite impressed how this seat's held up though. So it's better than Blackpool Illuminations, that, isn't it? So you get it all here for free, you know. We're not monetised. Not like my brother. He gets out quite irate if you don't donate. Come on, Andrew. You know you're not doing anything. He claims full disability payments. Doesn't go out anywhere, apart from cow fields, you know what I mean? To fondle the cow pads. You know, you're not doing anything with your time. Come in and chat with your sister, man. Come on. You know you want to. Hey? I'm just going to stretch my legs. Talk amongst yourselves. You can leave a chat. You can talk to Mandy if you want. If you don't, fine. Oh, blimey, my back. I tell you what though, Bob, I was just thinking there is something we can eat. Because there's bugger all food. I mean, I had the last of the fish cakes in my mukbang challenge, didn't I, last night? I know I overdid it. Got carried away. There's all that buzz balls. You ever had a buzz ball? 13.5%. Quite proud of myself for nailing that bad boy. And the Wicked Blue. And the Whitley Neal Rhubarb Gin. Woohoo, baby! Man, good times. Yeah. Yeah, but I was just thinking I do have something in my cupboard to eat. Edible panties. I've only got cheese and onion left. You don't like onion? What are we going to do then? You could nibble round the edge, you know what I mean, where the cheesy bits are. That's the only suggestion I got for you, Bob. Edible panties. Well, it saves on the laundry, doesn't it? You know, why not? Feed yourself at the same time. See, that's what Bear Grylls should have, edible pants. I mean, if you're lost in the wilderness, it's no use having a flint and steel, is it? Do you know what I mean? And a bit of the silk out of a parachute. Fuck that shit. Edible pants, mate. Have a rucksack full of them. You'll be all right. I mean, I'll put 4 on if I'm going on a long journey. Do you know what I mean? I mean, even if you don't get in an accident, you know, it's cheaper than having a snack at a travel lodge or something, isn't it? Bloody expensive. Those motorway cafes. Bloody hell. They see you coming, don't they? Well, you know, you should shut the curtains if they see you coming. Stands to reason. Do you have nosy neighbours? My neighbour, he's got a pair of binoculars and a telescope, you know. Can't get enough for me. Are we done? Bob? Don't think anyone's chatting. Well, it was nice of you to come in. I bet it were boring, but hey, do you know what I mean? You're not paying, so you can't really complain, can you? Free entertainment, this. Well, I use the word entertainment loosely. But like I say, we're only here to entice my brother to come in. Do you know what I mean? But he won't have it. He's determined. So stubborn. He'll come round here when cameras aren't on. You know, he won't say much. Just like, have you got anything to eat? You got any cow parts? And that's it, do you know what I mean? But he's family, isn't it? So I can't turn him away. But I'm just pig sick of him having a go at me on his channel. So it's like, come on, Andrew. Let's deal with it now, out in the open. Won't do it, you know. Bloody hell, they're persistent, aren't they, these three? EastEnders must be on, you know. Up 2, here we go, it's going. It's going faster than my airline. Come on, go down to 0. You'll be doing me a favour. Don't know why people stay in if they're not going to chat, do you? I mean, is it morbid curiosity? Do you think I'm going to have a heart attack or something? Perhaps that's what they're praying for. You might be right, you know. I'm sure I've got high blood pressure, you know. Probably eating all them cockroaches. Cockroaches with hot chilli, not to be recommended. Gone up to 3. Oh, right, we're off, but I'll read this one. Oh, that's nice. See you later, Mandy. All right, cat. See, the only good one's gone. Right, we're off. Nice talking to you. Well, one-way street, wasn't it, for most of them? We're down to 2. Come on, you know you've got something better to do. I hate disappointing an audience, you see. It don't get better than this. I'll see if I can rock you to sleep. And maybe your finger will slide off the button. And you'll like... Oh, here we go. One's gone. Bye-bye. 1 to go. See you in the morning. We should be going live tomorrow. It's gone back up to 2. Do you think that's the same one or that went and has come back, thought better of it, or do you think it's a new one? Right, I've got to get out of this dress, Bob. Hey, it's what your wife said to me last night. Hey, she says, you know, Mandy, I think you're a lesbian. I says, what makes you think that? And she says, well, you got your tongue up my vagina. Suppose it was a bit of a clue, really. Nothing wrong with that. We live in a free society, don't we? Who told you that, Bob? Are you laughing? We're not free society, are we, really? Everything comes with terms and conditions, doesn't it? And you get judged, or you don't get judged. Well, not to your face, anyway. I think that's one of the good things about YouTube. You do get a lot of genuinely nice people saying nice comments, you know, like Kat did. But then again, you get trolls who need to vent something for whatever reason. But they wouldn't do it to your face. Well, it'd be difficult to do it to mine. I mean, I'm wearing this, aren't I? We're still on 2. It's like a Mexican standoff, this, isn't it? Eyeball, eyeball. Who's going to blink first, I wonder. You see, if they were trolls, there's plenty more places to go and troll, isn't there? Far more entertaining than this. And believe you me, although it's probably a stretch, far more dysfunctional as well. That surprised you, didn't it? You're going to have a pop into my brother's channel, SGL Pro Gaming. He's going on a roller coaster one, apparently. A roller coaster game. That's exciting, isn't it? Bloody hell. Anyway, do you know what I mean? He'll be happy with the views, he will. Of course, he'll badger you for monetisation requests, do you know what I mean? But that's up to you, isn't it? Right, I'm going to have to love you and leave you. Sorry. I gave you the option of going first. God, you know what I mean? I hate to leave a party when it's really kicking, don't you? I love a party with a happy atmosphere. Yeah. Where would you be without a laugh, eh? Here, that's where you'd be. Not many laughs tonight, is there? Well, I don't know. I think we had a few earlier on. If I were you, I'd go out of it, rewind it, and have a check of the early part of it. I had a bit more energy then, do you know what I mean? Three. God, you can't shake them off, can you? I wonder if it's just people strolling through, you know, going like, oh, what's this? Oh, no, don't like the look of that. Oh, no, still on 3. What are we on now, time-wise? Oh, we're almost on 2 hours. I said an hour, didn't I, Bob? Hey? Ain't I stubborn? I won't let go, will I, until they've all fucked off? You know, in the nicest possible way. You're using my electric here, you know. It takes a week's wages to power this up. I'm not solar powered, you know. I think I should get Bob on one of those bicycles hooked up to a generator, do you know what I mean? That'd make a lot more sense. Well, you know, get a gerbil in a wheel. Why not? It's not animal cruelty, is it? Right, let's have a look. Someone said something. Might as well read it before we go. Forest Gems. That's a nice name, isn't it? You okay? I'm alright. Well, I've got a bad back, do you know what I mean? But that's my problem. Yeah, this bespoke, lovely black finish seat, stroke desk, stroke table I put my Christmas tree on at Christmas. It gave way yesterday during the live stream. I was doing a mukbang challenge, you see. I was enjoying myself and I just felt something crack. And it just gave way under me. Oh, it was a mess. Fortunately, I had my knickers on, do you know what I mean? So it wasn't too embarrassing. And my mask stayed on. So there was no big reveal. Yeah, but you know, now I've done my backing. Oh, nice of you to ask. Are you okay? That's the thing. You're one of my 3 watchers. Should feel honoured. It's a limited group, isn't it? Exclusive. Do you know what I mean? When the bouncer's on the door and says your name's not on the list, you're not coming in. I'm not like that. You can all come in. Shut your mouth, Bob. It's not that kind of show. Yeah. Feel free to, you know, leave a comment. Do you know, I feel sorry for my brother. SGL Pro Gaming. Putting the professional into gaming. Not gaminging, that's my name. Oh, yeah. He gets a lot of chat, but a lot of it, I'd say about 99% it's trolls, do you know what I mean? He's got 99% trolls, and then he's got like 1% bum lickers, do you know what I mean? Who think he's great. Percentages of do you know what I'm saying? What's my demographic on here? It's hard to know, isn't it? I think I'll go across the board, mate. Is that because I just bore people? Is that what you're trying to say, Bob? Hey, they're all bored. You're probably right. That's probably why they're tuning in. Car crash TV, this, isn't it? Well, we're down to 2. We might be able to go home. Do you know, I think that you okay? I don't think that we're like friendly. Sorry if I might have misjudged this. But I think when I said, are you okay? I didn't respond, you know what I mean? I don't think they're in for a chat. I think they were just going to say, like, I mean, you can take it 2 ways. It's hard to know when someone types something, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? If someone says to your face, like, you okay? That's nice, isn't it? Or they're saying, like, you okay? Like, judging you, do you know what I mean? Don't know anyone would want to judge me. Do you, Bob? Hey? Can't possibly think why anyone would want to judge me. I just blend into the background, don't I? There you are. You know, I'm a chameleon. I just farted a massive bubble. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of comment I like. It's like fun, isn't it? But then again, at the same time, it's descriptive of an event. Why not? Do you know what I mean? Your arse is yours to do what you want with. Man, I'm assuming it come out of his arse or her arse. You never know, do you? No, I'm not nosy. I'm not going to pry. But hey, do you know what I mean? It's a natural thing, isn't it? You wouldn't want to fart in here. And the windows, you know. I don't think we've got any room spray. We've got fly spray, haven't we? Yeah. No, he's whoever it is breathing it in, I think. You might as well suck up the ass gas yourself, yeah. Thank God it's not smell-o-vision here. I went on a positivity... Hold on. I went on a positivity course today. It was shit. I knew... Hey, this person's funny, isn't there? You should be a comedian. Perhaps you are. Hey, perhaps we've got a celebrity comedian in chat, you know. You know, hats off to you to be funny at this time of the day. I'm all right about dinner time, do you know what I mean? But then I watch EastEnders and I feel right miserable. Depressing, isn't it, that? Boom, 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 boom. I know, that sounded more like Phil Collins, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Something in the air tonight. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. No, that's more of a machine gun, isn't it? That's worried the neighbours now. They think they've got terrorists living next door. Anyway, what's going on here? Yeah, what's your name anyway? Mana Masho. Oh, that's an unusual name, isn't it? See, mine's quite plain, isn't it, Mandy Walker? Super Gaming in last. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is, isn't it? You know, says what it says on the tin and all that. You don't have to agree with me, Bob. I'm not gaming. How do you know, anyway? Shouldn't judge, you know. Your wife never complains, eh? You know, when you're out playing darts. Think on. My name's... Hold on. Sorry about this. I got a cataract in my eye. I can't see fuck all. Ah, my name's Cho. Have I pronounced that right? Cho. Was it Cho or Cole or Chow? That's an unusual name. Nice name, though. You know, you could be laboured with, like, a name like Mandy, do you know what I mean? Mandy's nice, and Barry Manilow sang a song about me, you know. Oh, Mandy, you live in the attic in Yorkshire, but you always ignore me. I want you to come to Vegas to see me. Fuck that. Do you know how expensive it is to get to Vegas? I mean, I go to Blackpool on train, but that's as far as I'm going. Besides, he's got a big nose, isn't he? Not like mine. Mine's quite refined, isn't it? What do you mean it looks like a run into the back of a bus? Shut your fucking mouth, Bob. God blimey. Anyway, there you go. How many people got into chat? Oh, we got... Fly, gun, look at that. We got 2. Well, much appreciated. 2's better than none, you know. Isn't it? I mean, you could be flat-chested, couldn't you? Or you could have 2 fucking beautiful lady lumps. Chicken fillets, you know. Fresh from Huddersfield Market last night. Nothing wrong with that. So there you go. I don't judge. Oh, hey up. Blimey, I'm earning my money tonight, ain't I? Hey? You should be round here reading these for me, Bob. That's what I pay you for. Bright Light City. Gonna set. Oh, wow, yeah. Bright Light City. Gonna set my soul on fire. Yeah, you're right there. I mean, I've seen it on TV, do you know? They're like porn stars. No, not porn, do you know what I mean? That show, Porn Stars, with a family own that pawn shop. Yeah, they get to see lots of celebrities on that, you know. I'd love to go to Vegas, because, I mean, not the gambling. I mean, I like a bit of bingo, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, I've won a set of saucepans, you know. Oh, yeah. Anyway, yeah, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, Vegas. I mean, it's my kind of place, you know, bright lights. And then you've got all that fine food, all the beautiful penthouse suites, nothing but the best for Mandy, do you know what I'm saying? And then you've got all the entertainment, haven't you? Although, you know, I think some of them showgirls overdo it, do you know what I mean? With all that bling. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, why not? I'd be tempted to have a go myself. I get up, you know, a few sherries and I'd be on the stage. You know, nudge Barry Manilow off the stool. Why not? He'd probably be glad of the rest. He's about 96, isn't he? Why not? What the fuck is this? Yeah. You may very well ask. Well, he has, hasn't he? Does he deserve an answer? It's not really something you can answer, is it? It is what it is. You decide what it is. Get it tattooed on your arm, and then go swimming in the Pacific Ocean, and hopefully a shark will eat you, cheeky fucker. No, I'm only joking. Hey, you know, points of view, isn't it? He's welcome to have an opinion, isn't he? Ignorant twat. This is what it is. How could it be anything else? Do you know, I've often thought that. Do you know, I'm going to have some of them throat tablets. I'm getting right chesty. You know what I mean? Oh dear. Right. Do you know I was going to go on 2 hours? No, I wasn't. I was going to go on an hour. I was. I was going to go after an hour. Oh, the hair's coming off. See that? You see, you don't get that in Vegas, do you? They're more professional. You know, they have those hair grips. I'm going to have to get me a better hair transplant, Bob. Is there any roadkill out the back? Hey? Is there any roadkill? I mean, I wouldn't kill an animal. I'm not an animal. But, you know, if it's dead, I don't mind a couple of tire marks in it. Do you know what I mean? Well, I say roadkill. I mean, it could be an old bloke, couldn't it? Do you know what I mean? On his walking frame, gets run over by a double-decker bus. You wouldn't want that on your head, would you? Or your conscience. Don't drink and drive. That's all I'm saying. How long did it take you to make that? You don't get asked that a lot. I think it's quite funny. People often think it is a paper mache mask, but it's not. I was born disfigured. No, just a lot of like lipstick and foundation. Do you mean not enough? That's not very nice, Bob. What do you mean not enough? Yeah, I mean, I don't like to plaster it on too much, do you know what I mean? No, I'm only teasing. I don't know. I did, do you know, I started off with a balloon. Nothing wrong with that. Started off with a balloon, and I got some like kitchen roll. I'm giving all my trade secrets away here. And some of that PVA glue that looks like semen, do you know what I mean? And then I just layered it over and put it in window. I think it was the summer of '69. Yeah, and you know, I just had to let it dry and then put another layer on and let it dry and then put another layer on and let it dry and then put, you know, and so on and so on and so forth. And then when it was dry, I could paint it. But that wasn't easy, you know. I had to put a base coat on, but it come out the same colour as baked beans. Not flesh-like at all. I did do another one of my brother's best mate, Mark. Well, they were best mates, but they fell out. Because like my brother likes to be the GOAT of all things, you see, the greatest of all time. And Mark, he doesn't say much, to be fair. He just come round while my brother was live streaming. And my brother wanted to do a hot noodle challenge. But he couldn't do it. He's a bit of a wimp that way. Got the better of him. But to make him feel better about himself and make Mark look like a wimp, he said, here, you have it. And of course, Mark nailed it. I mean, not only nailed it, but he went on to another bowl. Well, that were enough, do you know what I mean? All the trolls were saying, oh, we love Mark. Mark's the goat of hot noodle noshing. And my brother, he says, right, take the bowl and fuck off around the corner. Eat it round there out the camera view. See, not nice that, is it? Anyway, what were we saying? Quite an intelligent question, that, wasn't it, this time of the day? Yeah, paper mache masks. Oh, and then, yeah, you know, I stuck some hair on. Not going to tell you where I got the hair from. Yeah, and then, you know, painted the features on. Make a hole so you can breathe. Actually, I did my first mukbang challenge. I sucked this liquid up with this chocolatey milk with a straw. I could just about fit it in. Nearly poked my eye out, though. Went up my nose once. Hey, that's happened to you, isn't it, Bobby? Anyway, so there's your answer. I don't actually know, but it was quite a few weeks, but that's just because it took time to dry, do you know what I mean? Hey, you're right there. Escape from Alcatraz. Clint Eastwood, wasn't it? Do you know, you're right. I love that film, and it worked, didn't it? You see, skills like this. I mean, I don't plan on ending up in prison, but, you know, I might be very popular in prison. What do you think? Hey? Yeah, but if I was in prison, yeah, maybe I could use that little bit of info and these skills to escape. What's that Liam Neeson says? Over the years, I've acquired a set of skills. You give her up now and will not say any more about it. But I will find you and I will kill you. Well, not you. You know, just doing impersonation. Shut up, Bob. It wasn't that bad. Wasn't Billy Connolly. Fuck off. Yeah, it's a good film, that. Escape from Alcatraz, you're right. But there you go, do you know what I mean? Maybe that influenced it, you know. Because you don't think about these things, do you? Someone said to me, oh, that's a Frank Sidebottom head. And I thought, well, I know where you're coming from, because I love Frank Sidebottom character. But if you look at his head and my head, well, not now, because he's dead. But I mean, if you look at my head, my mask and his mask, his is like a big round, like astronaut's helmet, you know, a big round globe. Whereas this is a mask, and it's quite small. He had painted on hair. You know, I should have done that. All this hair's falling out, you know. Anyway, this is real hair, you know. Yeah, real hair. And then he's got big round eyes, like, I don't know, like apples, that big. White and blue in the centre. More of a cartoon character face, do you know what I mean? Whereas this is designed to look a little bit like my brother. Only, you know, prettified up a bit because no one could, like, take looking at my brother for 2 hours. I don't think even my brother can. That's why he gets pissed all the time. You know, there's only so much flesh and blood can stand, isn't there? No, but I think they meant it as a criticism, but I found it a compliment, you know. If you think my head looks a bit like Frank Sidebottom's character, I'll take that. But, you know, you get influenced everywhere, don't you? Well, you do, don't you? Hold on, I can't read that. Oh, no, same. I think she might have gone, or he might have gone. I don't know in the name of show. We've got 3 people still observing. I'm going to say observing because they're not chatting. Maybe they're shy. I think they're just curious, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? It's like when you look at a monkey in the cage and you think, what the fuck is that? And what's he doing with that banana? Well, that banana. That was my very first, no, it's my second muck challenge. The third one was fish cakes. You know, why not? Well, there's 4 of you watching. You can talk, you know. Mandy don't bite. I mean, that comes extra. I got work in the morning, you know. Would you believe? I don't have to work like this. Mind you, you could get away with murder, couldn't you, if you look like this at work? They wouldn't know who you were. You could have loads of different masks, couldn't you? And they say, oh, you, we've heard about you. You were quite insulting to a customer. I'd just go upstairs, take the mask off, come down to someone else. Alter ego. Well, I said this, you know, we all wear masks, don't we? You know, I mean, you're different with your parents than you are with your best friends, I'm sure you are. And then you're very different with your boss. You know what I mean? Got to be a bit, I wouldn't say respectful, but, you know, you have to bite your tongue a bit more with your boss. You know, if your boss says, oh, can you do this? You don't say, like, you do it your fucking self, you lazy twat. Do you know what I mean? You say, yes, I'll put that on my list to do. That's how it is, isn't it? You know, pays the bills. I mean, my mother was the cheapest hooker in Huddersfield. Yeah, she never made much money, but she had a bloody good time. Are you a human? Well, who knows? I'll leave that for you to decide. Remember that David Bowie film, The Man Who Fell to Earth? Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I mean, on planet Earth, so I suppose I'm an earthling, aren't I? Yeah. I mean, I've got a paper mache mask. What do you think? Do you think that looks human? Bit weird if you see a human walking down the street like me. Hey, but you know, life's a mystery, isn't it? And what comes after death? Who knows? What are you? Are you human? Oh, it's the same person. Yeah. I'll tell you what I am. I'm fucking hungry. We've been doing this for how long? 2 hours 18. Are you having a laugh? Hey? You know, I would argue that the first half hour might have been quite good content, but we've just been winging it now. Do you know what I mean? Hey, it's your lot's fault, you know. How we're going to go? I hate leaving people like watching. Do you know what I mean? Funny, isn't it? You know, most people, like in Vegas, like that person said, they'd love to have people who just wouldn't leave. Do you know what I mean? It's like great, wouldn't it? Oh, have you got an audience? Yeah. You know, fair play, it's an audience of 4, but even so, you know what I mean? Not to be sniffed at, is it? I know someone said hi, but I'm going to have to get my ocular device out to read your name. Sharon Wild. Hey, you're not related to Kim Wilde, are you? Bloody good singer, Kim Wilde, you know. Do you know her dad was Marty Wilde? He were massive earlier on, back in the 50s, 60s. I know you don't know, Bob. I'll watch reruns. I'm not that old either. Anyway, yeah, so he wrote that hit for her, didn't he? We're the Kids in America. We're the kids in America. We're the kids in America. Well, you know, but, you know, he sang it in tune. Well, she did. Bro, Kenny Everett's skeleton with a mask on. Oh, that's good, isn't it? I thought I was a bit fatter than Kenny Everett, but I'll take that. I love Kenny Everett. Do you remember Kenny Everett? Oh, yeah. You must be older than you look. Yeah, all in the best possible taste. Yeah, that's right. Fuck me. There've been some good entertainers, hasn't there? And they've all gone. Still, you know, there's still some funny people around, though. Mandy, your brother banned me, did he? Do you know, trouble is, you're not on your own there. Oh, look, someone message retracted. Don't know why you did that. I like having a laugh at these when you call, you know, we read them back later on. I hate when they retract it. I mean, do they retract it because they think their spelling went up to snuff? Do you know what I mean? Or perhaps they think, oh, do you know, I can put something more scathing next time. Do you know, just go with it, leave it there, and then do another one if you want. We don't mind. You don't have to edit yourself. We don't judge you. Mandy, your brother banned me, yeah. He banned a lot of people. Said that one time I counted them, there were like 20 odd people he banned. I think he was banning someone, quite a few people today, wasn't he? Do you know? And that person was coming in, people were coming in and they were saying, oh, I'm Mandy Walker, no, I'm Bandy Walker, I'm Brandy, Bambi, Dandy, Candy, I love. Do you know, if I wasn't Mandy, I'd change my name to Candy. It's like a porn star name, isn't it? Hey? Very glamorous, isn't it, Candy? Mandy's a bit meh, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? A bit middle of the road. Better than a Karen, though, isn't it? Who'd want to be a fucking Karen? No offence to anyone called Karen. But, you know, you are what you are, aren't you? Do you know? I don't know. I think I touch a nerve. Do you know our history? You don't tell people. He always denies it. I've told him. I said to him, look, I was his younger brother. Well, I still am, kind of. Yeah, I was his younger brother, Stephen. You ask him. You ask him about Stephen, his younger brother. 1 and 9. He had one sister, now he's got 2. Don't like it though, does he? See, I'm more confident than him. I mean, he keeps saying he's the goat, but it's still like, make up for the fact he's really insecure. But, yeah, so I went down transgender route, do you know what I mean? But he don't even admit he's gay. It's funny that, isn't it? Do you remember that tirade he did where he says, I'm not gay, I'm not gay? Mate, do you know what I mean? You get fucked up the arse by a bloke, so that's gay sex. You're on a gay dating site, and you put yourself down as a gay man. I mean, I don't judge. You are what you are, fella. But do you know what I mean? Don't get all prissy with people when they come in and say, are you gay? And he goes, no, I'm not gay, I'm bisexual. It's like, yeah, well, don't put down your gay, do you know what I mean? There you go. But yeah, so that was the initial beef he's always had with me. He still comes round, you know, now and again. He won't tell you that. Yeah, he doesn't like to admit it in public. But I don't know. I mean, I just reach out to him like this, do you know what I mean? Try to get him to change his perverted ways. I think he needs help. He definitely needs therapy. But he won't listen. He just denies everything. I said to him, look, you know, you carry on the way you're going, you're going to end up in prison, my friend. But he thinks the special needs card gets him out of that, you see. I mean, it has done up to now. I mean, the police did come round that once, but I think they just put it down to, oh, well, he's just a simpleton, do you know what I mean? There was no intent there, like he keeps saying, about that Jessica, saying, oh, that 15-year-old, you know, trying to talk that 15-year-old to come round to his flat. I mean, that was his invitation, that was. I mean, yeah, we know it wasn't, it was a bloke, it wasn't a 15-year-old, but he didn't know that. It's all old news, this. But anyway, do you know what I mean? I pointed these things out. He come into my chat once. This will be my last live chat. I'm only doing this to annoy you. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why he picks on me, I'm sure. I'm not a bad troll. You name me the last time I went into his chat. Other people have gone in pretending to be me, just to wind him up, which I think's hilarious. But I don't go into his chat, and do you know why? Why, Mandy? Because he's banned me. Won't let me into his chat. I can't leave a comment or anything. So it's quite hilarious, do you know what I mean? I wouldn't even waste my time. I think there's plenty of trolls out there who are doing a great job. And all power to them. Someone has to, like, bring it out into the open. He just hides it all under the carpet, doesn't he? The cow shit eating fucker. Anyway, there you go. How many people we got? 3. Well, I've got to go, you know, I've got work in the morning. We are on 2:26. I could leave it till 2:30. 2 hours 30. But we're not doing anything. We're going out to chat, you know. And I could go over the stuff we said earlier, but it'd be a bit boring, wouldn't it? Yeah, but why not? Do you know what I mean? He's always playing the victim, is my brother. Blames he's blamed everyone in the past. He's blamed Chardin, obviously. Big guy O2E. Who's the other one? There's quite a few, to be fair. SGL Pro Gaming Archives. You know the names. There's loads of them. Narcotics. All my days. There's loads of people who see him for what he is. Don't accept the bullshit and the smoke screen. Do you know what I mean? I can't believe that guy, my brother, you know, gets so much support from the States, you know, the carers and that. And that no one, like, says we should be dealing with what he really needs, therapy, do you know what I mean? It's all right wiping his arse and setting up his PC for him, his mini PC. But at the end of the day, he needs that. I get that because he's partially disabled. But he needs therapy as well. And that's coming from someone who looks like this. Hey, Bob. Think on. Well, I think everyone's gone home now. Okay. Well, I think I've said everything I want to say. Asked everything they want to ask. You know, I mean, there's many questions. Questions are legion, aren't they, about my brother? All the things you could wonder about. What does he say? Hey, saying isn't the same as doing. My God. The things that go through his head are disturbing. Right, I'm going to bid you adieu. You two, and there are 2. Well, I hope you've had a nice time. You'll have to check out my brother, SGL Pro Gaming, see what he's up to. You're supposed to be doing a roller coaster ride. I mean, if you think this is boring, bloody hell, check that out. Oh, you're kidding, someone's come in. Well, I've got to say hello. You could be rude not to, wouldn't it? You say hello, and I say goodbye, goodbye, bye. Oh, yeah. Right, hello. Hello. Louis Pewey. Well, it's a good name, isn't it? Were you born with that name, or you just adopted it? It's a funny name. Are you a funny kind of person, or are you just like a troll? You never know, do you? Some trolls, you know, they have the nicest names. You know, cuddly names and stuff. And then they come out to be a right vicious twat. Not saying you are, but you know what I mean? My brother thinks I'm a vicious twat. And I've got a plain name like Mandy Walker. I mean, that's a name, well, my surname I was born with. But that shows Mandy. It kind of fits me better than Stephen, do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, that's cool. You know what I mean though. You never know, do you, with trolls? See, I'm saying it again, I'm not saying you're a troll. But yes, hi, hello. Guten Abend, and all the rest of it. Yeah. But some trolls play the long game, don't they? Do you know what I mean? Be nice as pie when they come in. You never know. Don't bother me though. I mean, I think, you know, you're providing a service because people need to get things off the chest, or they just need a laugh, and why not? If it's at a paper mache's headed expense, why not? Do you know what I mean? Good on you, I say. You having a nice night? I don't even know what the time is. I've got no watch on, you know. No clock in here, is there, Bob? You got a watch on. It's the one on here. No, it's just a countdown, isn't it? We're on 2 hours and 31 minutes for watching. Wow. You having a good night? Do you know my brother, SGL Pro Gaming? I bet if you know him really well, you wish you didn't. He's an odd fish, that's the fact. He doesn't smell a fish. He's not like Seaside Mark, do you know what I mean? Some day I smell at fish, some day I smell at shit. My brother just smells of shit. All various types though, you know. We've got fecophilia, do you know what that is? Yeah. It's like a poo fetish. So, shall we say it? We've said it often enough. It's on his own site, you can look at it. Yeah, when he was 12, he was walking across the farmer's field with his parents, his foster parents, and he saw a cow pack for the first time. And rather than just go like, ooh, I don't want to step in that, covered in flies, he got hard on. It's true. But then again, you know, it's a bona fide medical condition, apparently. Nothing he can do about it. But he's got some other questionable habits that, which is why he gets trolled. He should never have, well, one, he should never have just had these habits and not sought therapy. That's the first thing. But the second thing is he come out with all these confessions on air. I mean, it's not advisable, is it? You know, it's like if you knew you'd got things that you shouldn't be proud of, then you should go and just not broadcast it on YouTube. Go make an appointment at the doctors, do you know what I mean? They get in touch with mental health. That's the way to go, you know. Not my brother. He just denies everything, which is a worry, which means he's liable to do it again, do you know what I mean? But that's why people are, people call them trolls, and I know people can be a bit vicious, but at the end of the day, the sentiment of it is, you know, we want to bring awareness of this guy because, you know, he's a danger, really, potentially a danger. People need to be aware of it. He always says, his most overused phrase is saying isn't the same as doing. So he said things and he's thought things, but he hasn't actually done them. Apart from online grooming, he did that. But, yeah, there you go. Make your own minds up. Or don't, you know what I mean? It's a bit of a grim, dark discussion, this, isn't it? Hey, I've got work in the morning. I'm going to be depressed when I turn up. Yeah, but Vegas. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going to Vegas. I've been to Blackpool. You know, I suppose Vegas is a bit like Blackpool, but without the sea. Do they have candy floss in Vegas? And kiss me quick hats? And donkeys? Hey? No? Well, there you go, see? I like that movie, National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation. That's hilarious, that is. Chevy Chase and all them lot. Oh, and who was the guy in that, the celebrity? The singer? Wayne Newton. Oh, he was so funny in that. Do you know, that shows you, doesn't it? You can be that big a star, big a celebrity. And I think the producer said when someone suggested him, because he was a Vegas attraction, Mr. Vegas, Mr. Entertainment, you know. Someone said, oh no, you don't want him. You won't want it because he won't want you taking the piss out of him. But he was all up for it. If you ever see Vegas Vacation, see what I mean. Cousin Eddie taps his hair and all that. It's hilarious, but I mean, it doesn't sound hilarious, but take my word for it, it's funny. Vegas Vacation at Las Vegas Vacation. Yeah, so there you go. Anyway, I've got to go. Nice chatting. How does your parents feel about Andy's behaviour? Well, it's hard to say because my mother's dead, so is his. There's the one and the same. Don't know who's his dad is though. I mean, my foster parents, A couple in Leeds own their own bakery, not Greg's. I'd be raking it in if it were Greg's. No, so he went out to his foster parents, I went out to mine, do you know what I mean? We both live in Huddersfield, funny that though, isn't it? You know, so I went off to Leeds and I'll come back to Huddersfield. Why, you ask yourself? I don't know. But there you are, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, you should ask what his foster parents think about it. And I suppose they feel obliged, do you know what I mean? Obligated, because they took him on. I mean, but fair's fair, when I took him on, he hadn't done most of the things he's done. So they still, I suppose they feel like, you know, responsible in a way. Not the way they brought him up, but, you know, I think if you took a child on, you do feel responsible, don't you? And I don't think that ever leaves you. It's good parenting, that. Anyway, we're going to be going for 3 hours at this rate, but I'm glad people have come in and decided to chat. It's nice. I mean, we've only got 2 people in now, so I think it's a good time to go. But go on, I'll give you a couple of seconds. I'll give you the countdown to 10 to say something, and then we're going, me and Bob and Steve. If we can wake Steve up. 10. Looks like Thunderbirds, isn't it? 10, 9, 8, 7. See me pause then. 6. All the tension. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. You've had your chance. Well, it was nice chatting to people. This was only supposed to be an hour, but you do realise that my brother said he's going to do, just to get back at someone who said, oh, you know, decided not to go live. Thanks for not going live. So he says, oh, just to show you, I'm going live for 5 consecutive days. You know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But lazy bastard didn't do Monday, did he? I did. I did a mukbang challenge and all. I broke my fucking vagina on this chair when it fucking broke. Yeah. I'll prove it. Look. That's what come off. That's off the corner, that is. See that bit there? Look, it snapped right through. They don't build tables like they used to, do you know what I mean? Imagine King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. They all put the shields and their swords on. Smash. But it'd be embarrassing, that, wouldn't it? Anyway, I did say I'm going, didn't I? I'll have one last look. No, that's it. Well, we got 3 in chat. Oh, blimey. We're going now, you know. We are going, aren't we, Bob? You're going to have to pull me away from the screen, you know. I'm mesmerised. I'm like a deer caught in the headlights. Right. Let's go have some tea, yeah. Don't know what we're going to have. What are you lot having? Might have a fish cake left in the fridge, you know. I'm in the freezer. I didn't eat them all. I only had a... It sounds pretty pitiful, I know. It was only a 2 fish cake challenge, but there was lots of mayonnaise. And there was all them cockroaches. Here. I did have to eat like quite a lot of them. I must have nailed about half the box of them. Legless cockroaches. And then there was plenty of booze. Yeah. Buzzball. Wicked Blue, you know. I even emptied some sherbet dab. You know that those little packets of sherbet dab you get? Yeah. I put that in it and it all frothed up. Look like Alka-Seltzer. Mixed it up with a lollipop and yeah, great time was had by all. Why not? Can't touch you for it, can they? Starmer's Britain. Right, I'm off. Oh, look, there's 4 in chat. Well, there's 4 watching. Funny that, isn't it? Isn't it quiet? It's like the Mary Celeste, isn't it? Is there anybody alive out there? Let it go, let it go. Hey, the snow never bothered me anyway. That's a load of bollocks, isn't it? Snow's in this country and the trains stop and everything, doesn't it? Cars skidding about. I don't mind snow though, it's pretty, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Virgin territory, no one's trod on it until the dog shits on it, of course. All the schools seem to shut, don't they? I remember when my school shut. It was an old school. My parents went to it, you know. Well, not at the same time. Not mature students. But it still got the old boiler. And of course, as soon as the winter come, the boiler fucked. And us lot got sent home. Of course, we didn't go home. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, snowball fights, up the chase. Had a right good time round Huddersfield. Yeah. Do you know? There's a canal in Huddersfield. Is there? There is. And it's about a mile from our house to the school. And two of my mates and me, we walked right up it in the centre of it. And just as we got to the end, there's like an old tanner's yard, demolished now. And just as we got there, the ice got quite thin at the edges, and water was starting to lap up at the sides. And you could hear it creaking, a bit like this fucking table. We managed to get off though, but can you imagine? It's a horrible death, isn't it? See that scene when that lad goes under the ice in is it one of the Omen movies? Yeah. Anyway, never happened to us. We were quite lucky. I'm surprised we survived, you know. All those public information films, don't do this, don't do that, don't play near a quarry or with fireworks. We did all that bollocks, you know. More luck than judgment, though. Many do it and don't survive, you know what I'm saying? I was chosen, obviously, to do this. Hey? Do you mean what a waste? Fuck off, Bob. What made you think the buck teeth really make it? Yeah, I know. I thought that. You are beautiful, eh? Do you know what I mean? There's no accounting for taste, is there? Your wife thinks I'm beautiful, Bob. She said that to me in the shower. Eh? I'm joking, Bob. God, he takes things so serious, you know. It's only a joke, isn't it? What made you think this was a good idea? Do you know, it's a very good question. And deserves an answer, but I've got to go. No, I'm not joking. Yeah, what made me think this is a good idea? Do you know, when your sibling, your brother, right, pisses you off? I mean, maybe you don't. Perhaps you're an only child, you know. But my brother's got a YouTube channel. He's very successful. Not like my tin pot organisation. Well, they've got 100. I'm a yo-yo sub counter, you know. My subs go down all the time and go back up. Do you know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that. But anyway, his stay at about 1.72k. I don't think he's ever dropped. I think he dropped to 1.71, but it went back up again. So he's very successful. But he's a bit of a car crash, do you know what I mean? People tune in because they can't believe it. Maybe they can't believe it when they look at me. But anyway, for him it's a different matter, do you know what I mean? He has these meltdowns and rants. Usually when people ask him about the stuff he's done and confess, do you know what I mean? He goes all in denial and defensive. His rants are funny, but yeah, I know what you said. I've often thought that myself. Good question, that. Do you know, you're going to make me think about this now? Yeah, you've got a good point. I mean, there's other things I could be doing, isn't it? Like your wife, Bob. Not for the first time. No, I take what you're saying. I see where you're coming from. It's a lot of work, isn't it? A lot of effort for what? Do you know what I mean? But when you see the look on his face, when he tunes into this, it's well worth every minute just to piss the fucker off. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I'm not in this for the long haul. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I am. Yeah, do you know what I mean? In fact, as a matter of fact, and you probably won't believe it, but my last ever live stream was a while back, not that long ago, only about 5 or 6 live streams ago. And I went live and I said, this is my last one. People come in, do you know what I mean? And then even my brother come in and give me a little bit of a, you know, oh, why'd you treat me like this? Why'd you say these things about me? Do you know what I mean? But then when I told him why I did these things and said the things about him that are true, but he doesn't like to admit, he fucked off. And I thought, well, fair enough, I was fine with it. We finished our live stream, didn't we, Bob? And we had a kebab. I wasn't aware that while we were finishing off, he was going on his live stream, slagging me off. He was tuning into my live stream. He got his like big speaker box on his lap like that with my voice coming out of it. Do you know what I mean? And I thought, hey, do you know you can't do that? That's content stealing, that, isn't it? But anyway, we saw this later on. That really annoyed me. I thought, hey, yeah, do you know, I was all right to you when you come into my chat. I says, look, we've got our differences. You need to sort yourself out, Andrew. SGL Pro Gaming. But and he was kind of nice as pie, wasn't he, towards the end? And he just fucked off. But of course, he went on to his and he's playing all the Billy Big Balls. Do you know what I mean? Reading the riot act, saying, oh, Mandy Walker's a piece of shit and all that. So anyway, I thought, no, you're not going to go that easy into the darkness, my friend. I'm going to make it a little bit harder for you. So I did a comeback one, do you know what I mean? Tell them how I really thought. But you know what it's like, you go down a rabbit hole, don't you? Because then he did one to reply to that, then I did one to reply to that, and then he did one to reply. I mean, today, this morning, he was slagging me off. So this is, in a way, a comeback to that. You're quite right, it's insane, really. Many people would say I was insane before I started, but yeah, you've got to question yourself, haven't you? But yeah, I know what you're saying. I think it's run its course anyway, mate. We've had a bit of a laugh along the way, haven't we? But yeah, there you go. That's about as much of an answer you're going to get. Don't know if you like the answer or not, whether it's thorough enough. Someone check his hard drives. Oh, that old chestnut. People always assume that, don't they? Do you know what I mean? I think we should check your hard drives. You know, I think he protests too much. I think it's a smoke screen. He wants to like throw it onto someone else, doesn't he? I wonder what's on his hard drives. Anyway, who knows? I don't really care, to be fair. It's his problem, isn't it? I'm going to be sick now. Ooh, blimey. I did have a sick bowl here when I did my live mukbang challenge. Oh, it's gone. The dog ate it. Yeah, well, get it off your chest, mate. Why not? Who is this anyway? Jassas Football. Smart schoolboy 9 type shit. Don't even know what that means. You, Bob. Don't know what he's referencing there. It's probably something like, you know, a smart schoolboy 9 shit, it'd say. I don't know. You'll have to speak a bit more plainly. We're not as intelligent as you. Who's Bob? Oh, blimey, Bob. They're all asking that, aren't they? How many more times will I explain? Bob's the official title. He's technical advisor, isn't it, Bob? He just gophers everything. Gophers a kebab, do you know what I mean? Fixes the light. I say fixes the light, just turns the light on, really. Oh, I know what we needed to check. Not that I don't think we need this, but shall we do it anyway, just to make it official? Right, shall we detect the trolls? Oh, look at that. That's 100% troll, I think. Well, everyone's got to have an hobby. Good luck to you. I don't know if you're going to troll now, though, because we're off, aren't we? We've been on for... Oh. Shit, it's near 3 hours. Anyway, good luck to you. But yeah, if you want to keep it in the family, my brother, SGL Pro Gaming, go and check his out. You could troll him if you like. I think he should have been on today, but I think you probably missed it. Anyway, have a good night. Right, shall we turn this off? I think this is the longest one we've ever done, Bob.